just take your fucking money off you, mate. I really don't give a shit. I'll rob you, me.
Bricky, you can't rob people on panel. That's not cool, Bricky.
But Chris, we've got them black fucking girls outside on the BMXs.
You don't got no black girls. I'm the only one that has little black girls protecting my house, bro.
Little black girls protecting my house. That's what I
listen. I got a shout out again to Jess. Thank you for the $40, Jess.
40.
Fucking hell, Jess. Jess has just broke your dono goal for you, James. I mean, I tell you what, she deserves a fucking membership.
$10. So
Bricky, since everybody's fucking grifting, if you guys want to fucking grift and watch me and Brick tug on each other's nipples, Thursday night he's gonna be on my channel and we're gonna give each other shit on there. If y'all want to fucking come and look.
Well, as long as you're not actually rubbing each other's nipples, I'll definitely come watch.
Easy. What it is, James? What we've done, easy, is we've devised this kind of like it's basically a statistic, right? And it's a foreplay game, right? So we have attacks, right? And it costs a certain amount to do these attacks, right? Now we didn't pinch this from anybody, by any way. This idea, what we had, right? Me and Chris sat down and brainstormed this, right? So if you want a fart jar, right, depending on who it is, that's a certain price. I'm joking. Unless you do want them, you know.
I was curious, like what time are you guys going to be doing it for Eastern time?
Whoa, that just sounded perverted. What time are you going to be doing it? You know, like
whenever we're in the mood, Farney.
Now you make. We can't really put a time on foreplay before the main fucking thing happens, can you?
My Nightbot is still dropping the verbal combat StreamYard.
Shit, wrong one.
Shit.
Switch to data plan.
Damn Nightbot.
Who the fuck says data? I swear down, I could punch you every time someone. Data.
Data.
Yeah.
Gotcha, what is this? Is this Star Trek or something?
Missed, never mind, I missed that one. That was another day. I gotta get rid of these notifications. I gotta get to my notifications.
Stupid. James, you're absolutely mastered. You've got this shit mastered you now, James. You're on multiple platforms. You've smashed your donut goal, even with your shit headphones and your dodgy glasses. You know what I mean? You're fucking smashing it.
I was asking when you guys are doing your show because we could Teriak and I could raid you guys afterwards or what have you.
It'll be on Thursday, laddie. It'll be on Thursday. If you want to come over, bring your lucky charms. Bring your lucky charms.
Formality, man. Like, it's just gonna be random when they feel like it.
No. Chris is structured.
It'll be a Monday, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we're doing our Thursday show right now."
Look, I'm very Thursday show on Wednesday.
That's right, exactly.
Do you know what it is? Basically, it's a bit of a trial.
Hey, James, have you figured out that?
Cool.
Have you figured out that soundboard yet?
No, I gave up on that thing.
Thank Christ above, James. Thank God.
Listen, that one in the corner of the room with the Rubik's Cube and the lace shoelaces.
That was a long. When I get the money, that was a long night with you, James, on that screen. So, that was a long night.
So what? So give you some more money, James.
So hold on with that thought though, Bricky. I think I know this guy from somewhere. His
Tell me fuck off.
In the backyard party. I think I know him from somewhere.
What's the name?
I can't pronounce the first name. Something right.
Rassam. Snitch on him.
Carney's Ride? Yeah, he's been up.
That's my homie. That's from motorcycle.
Oh, he's a proper cunt, James. No, he's a horrible bastard. Carney's Ride. Yes.
I had an issue one time where I got bombed and everything, so I gotta be more careful now. So
yeah, next time, James, don't fucking worry about telling everybody, okay, I gotta delete. Just get off and delete it right away, dude. Because what they do is they go back and they just report it so that it gets shut down.
100%.
Just
I've
automatically.
lost two channels through
You
that,
just
James.
need to get a photo. Go to your overlay part in the side there. Put some type of photo that you can block the screen with whenever.
Like a big jar of Fawny's cum. A
Like
big jar of Fawny cum.
For example, like how
You
Raging
son of a
Tomato does.
bitch.
Hey, you showed them to us, Farney. You showed them to us.
It was never going to be let go that easy.
In the brand
Guys,
section,
wish you had
James.
that
In the
much.
brand section, you'll see it at the very top there. There's a
But you're
spot
talking-
that overlays.
But
You
you're
know,
talking
there is
about
some
to have it
similarities.
up
There's
like
protein
Raging
in
Tomato
bone broth.
does.
There's zinc in bone broth.
I don't know what Raging Tomato does.
Because
Though.
Raging Tomato has like a picture where she'll put up when someone gets on panel that she don't know, and she'll do the voice check.
He's
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
overlay.
Like
That-
an
She does
overlay.
that
James.
live.
Overlay,
She does
yeah,
that
I know
live,
what you mean.
James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just trying to use an example to make sure
Yeah,
I
that's what you do.
correctly
Yeah.
understood what you were saying.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's
I
how-
like
that's
her-
how my
I
brain
like her
works.
streams,
I
but
give
fucking
an example.
Hey, by
to
the
make
way,
sure I
sir,
correctly understand
hold
what
on.
you're saying.
Another thing you
Unpopular-
can do is you can make yourself full screen for a while too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Unpopular
option.
opinion. Unfortunately, Tomato's a pussy.
Well, technically, Tomato is.
I don't know.
Hey, don't you fucking dare talk about War Sarah like that. Fucking don't you dare talk about War Sarah like
Ricky,
that.
last time she chased you off
here we
her
go.
panel because you were so rude to her,
I'll
bruh.
say
Let's
for
go,
moderating
Rick,
What her?
are you just simping, bro? Stop that simping shit.
No,
Rick.
Mike, don't
In my
take bricks
opinion,
them. Last
that
time he
is
was on
that.
Sarah's panel, she fucking chased him off because he kept calling her a bitch and a cunt.
I did that. I did.
for somebody
did.
that has the name Raging,
Listen, easy.
needs
Do
to
you
be more
honestly
aggressive
think?
as a
Do you
moderator,
honestly
in my
think I have a bone in my body that begins with an S to start with simping? Right. Okay.
Gotta fucking not.
Right. Okay. And anyway, you dickhead, easy. You check your YouTube stream. I tagged you in a fucking post the other day with your music played on it, dickhead. Right?
Ricky.
What?
Do you know what simp?
It's gone now. It's gone now.
You know what
Hey,
simp
wait,
stands
wait!
for?
It's gone. I saw
Why is
it.
it gone?
I saw it.
Ah.
I actually saw the video. You want me to tell you what you were doing in it?
Oh shit.
You were
I was
punching the fucking. You were punching the fucking pads.
Let off.
I watched
Let
the
off.
video. Yeah.
Let off steam to your music, easy.
I left a like on
Hey.
it too, sir. I left a
I know
like.
you did, bud. Easy fucking didn't, and I tagged him in it. See what I mean, Caldy? I tagged him in it, right? And he sat there. God's fucking son, yeah. Sat
What
there,
the
right?
fuck-
Blessed.
What the fuck are you doing, Easy?
You wee bastard.
Slacking.
You're breaking. You're breaking his
very
wee
easy.
heart. You're breaking his wee heart over there.
I'm gonna break him, my
Wee little heart.
Wee heart.
Don't forget that his wee little
wee
heart.
little potato heart. My wee potato heart.
Little wee
Hey,
heart.
Grace's teeth. Ask your mom. She'll tell you.
Chris
Oh,
is
ladies, the potato heart is so dear to us.
James, that really sounded perverted, but I was a bit twinged as well. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I mean.
I didn't
Sorry.
sound perverted. What the
Sorry.
Sorry. I am getting
That doesn't
easy. I'm
take
trying to
much
get better.
perverted.
Easy. I'm trying to get better. It's not. Look, I'm there. It's God's door. I'm at God's door, right? I just need to knock on it, right? And then he opens it. Okay, I've made it all the way through the front gates, right? Down the garden path.
You're
I'm at the
almost
front
there,
door.
you're saying.
I'm fucking there, mate. I'm there. It's
Ricky,
just,
if you show up at the door, he says no solicitors and fuck off.
Land the plane, motherfucker. Let's
I
go.
thought you were gonna say
Just
that.
knock-
He's like,
just knock
no,
on the
I knew
door,
you,
you
and that's why you're
bell
not
well,
welcome.
look. If he doesn't answer, next door just looks very entertaining. It's got loads of fucking lights and
Wait a minute,
like,
what
music
plane
and
are we landing? Where did this conversation even get started at? I missed it.
it
Hey,
started
James,
with
bro,
a
you gotta keep
kid.
James, where
Because
you
it-
been,
because
bro?
I'm
I probably
thinking about
should
like all
James,
sorts
you
of
here?
stuff, and I
Or
can't-
what you
it's
doing?
hard to keep track
James,
of
you need
what
to pay
the hell's going
attention,
on
buddy.
here.
See,
There's
James,
like
this is
10
what
people
happens
on
when
the
you
panel.
multi-stream on multiple platforms. You're paying attention to your millions of viewers on
Speaking
Rumble
of
and Twitch.
random topics, though, can you guys tell that I have a new camera?
Actually, yeah, I can. It's
It seemed
yeah.
like you had something.
Oh,
Not me.
are you
Not me.
searching for compliments, or something? Are you searching for compliments?
Well, I'm asking if the quality in the camera has improved.
Easy.
I
does
thought
look
you were.
better.
I thought
It
you
does
were
look a
back
lot
in your
better.
old studio.
Nah, you're still an
you
ugly
get a lot
fucker.
more detail now. It used to like
what I
blur a
Relax.
lot more
Everyone
with the other
relax
one.
for a second.
To me, it
Hold
looks
on.
better, man.
Shit.
It
Wait a
literally
minute,
looked to me
why are
like
you saying hold
like
on?
you were back in your old place.
Easy.
I also have
What
very
were
bad
you
eyes.
using and what are you using now?
I was using the Logitech. Which one is that?
C920 or the Brio?
Look at fucking Mike.
I can
The
actually
Brio's
just.
the
Yo,
one I
Mike's an
use.
expert,
One
Ricky.
sec.
You calm
He is,
down.
isn't he? He fucking is. He is. I knew that team. CO20 or
Yeah, so I was using the Logitech C93.
Yeah, C93. Yeah.
And now I got this one here.
the Logitech
the MX
C94.
Brio 4K Ultra HD.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 4 of them. Yep, in this room. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the way.
Oh, Mike, you know, I was going to say something there.
About to make a joke about Farney's jars. But,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Farney, I love you. I love you, brother.
I love you guys too. I know it's all Josh. It's all good.
You've
guys.
got 3 times as many cameras, and there's you've got legs, Mike.
I can't get better than Brio because I got to spend money on that.
Damn.
Ricky.
Oh, Mike's good for a joke. Mike's good for a joke. How many fucking rips into me, Chris? Mike always rips into me.
I know, but that's just because he knows he can still run faster than your dumb ass, Ricky.
I tell you what, you'll be honest with you. I bet he
Ricky's
fucking
got knock
could.
knees, Mike, so
He
don't
probably
worry.
could. Listen, he probably fucking could. Listen, stick a fucking tenner bag of crack in front of Mike, and he's fucking beating me anywhere. Honestly.
It's just because of your club foot and your knock knees, Brick. It's okay. We forgive you, bro.
Bandy knees. I was never good as a goalkeeper. The ball went straight through my legs.
Oh, dude, when I was a goalkeeper, I once caught the ball. The guy came up,
What?
kicked me in the
Once?
face with his cleats or whatever the hell they're called. I can't remember right now. His damn
Boots.
freaking soccer shoes. And
You had
freaking
it right.
bloodied up my face. So obviously I dropped the ball. He kicked it in and it counted as a goal.
Yeah,
I was
as a
pissed
goalkeeper,
off.
you
My
might.
coach
As a
just told me
goalkeeper,
to
Learn
eat
how
an
to
orange
fucking
and
hold
suck
on
it
to
up.
the ball, pussy.
as a
Oh, yeah,
goalkeeper
I know,
for
right?
me, Mike. Look, as a goalkeeper, your main thing is to catch or stop the ball going in the net. So if you've got a hold of it, keep a hold of it. Basically, you need to learn patience. You need to learn patience in resistance. Like you attack that man
If
for
they
nothing.
kick you in the face and they start kicking you in the ribs, man, just take it and hold the freaking ball.
Yeah, I mean, Fox, calls. What's a kick in the ribs between friends?
That's true.
And Farney, don't block the ball with your face. That doesn't work.
No, that's no good.
Do
That's no
you
blood.
know what the best goalkeeper in the world is? It's a fanny, because it never lets the balls in. Sorry, that was. I just came to my head. It came to my head, right? I had to say it. It was on my tongue, you know what
Out
my
of all the
ADHD is
things I've
like.
said, I
Easy.
didn't think it was gonna happen.
You're in
this way.
Canada. Join me, man. Come on.
What?
You're in Canada.
Oh, I will actually. I don't smoke on cam though, but I will.
I
Actually
do,
smoke
but
on that
but
cam.
hey, left-handed tobacco. Yeah.
The only reason I don't is because I just don't want my kids to ever see it. So
I got you. Total.
What if I tell
I know,
left-hand
as
tobacco?
much as I do my best to keep them off the YouTube and away
Easy.
from my channel, I know their moms aren't as good as I am at keeping them
Yep.
off shit. So
Mike,
do my
Mike,
best to make
I
sure-
didn't know the whole
Zero
left-hand
question.
tobacco law.
Hey,
I didn't know the whole left-hand tobacco law from your channel, and then eventually I realized what the fuck you guys were talking about.
Yeah. Left-handed tobacco. Yeah.
Pass it to the left hand side.
I got another
Pass it
announcement.
to the left
Yeah, you
hand
can just
side.
call it the green tobacco.
Hey,
That's
hey,
how I found out what
hey,
it
I got
was
another announcement.
when I was younger.
James,
SpeakEazy.
Hey,
When I was
Hey.
younger, and I found I
Let's start yelling,
I
James.
was
Let's start
hey,
yelling,
hey,
James.
I got another announcement.
And then my friends were like, green tobacco, because I hung out with like older kids, and they were like, go get the green tobacco.
That's so funny.
Hey,
All right,
hey, I
James,
got
you
another
said what,
announcement.
Oh,
James
has
I
got
got
an
another announcement.
announcement.
As of tonight,
Let's
I made
go.
over $100 so far on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Nice, James.
Let's go,
I made a
James. Thank
total
you
of
for those that supported my brother here.
117.02 on YouTube as of now.
Let's
Spread the
go.
joy.
Thank you, supporters.
Spread the joy. I want a tenner. I want 10 quid. Farney wants 10 quid. Mike wants 10 quid. Easy wants 20, but we'll just wait. We'll
Nah,
pay
I
him
can't be
later.
doing that. I
Right?
got other
Chris,
things to invest in. Bro, I
what,
got
like
to invest in my
headphones?
YouTube channel.
James, that's
Headphones.
that's headphones and a mic, or just really good headphones.
Well,
James
I want a really
Headphones
good
are really
mic.
good, actually.
I'm not
James
worried
is
about the
giving me all
headphones.
that
I got
money to
headphones
fix
right
my
here.
laptop.
James,
Yeah.
you get a
This-
good mic, and you won't need to use your headphones,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
I've got
I
it.
don't
I've
use
got
my
it.
headphones. Do you see me ever wearing headphones, James?
I meant to ask you about that. Easy. What do you? Are you just getting speaker sound?
Yeah, I just have it playing through my speakers, man.
How
It's
is there no echo coming back?
because the mic
That's a really
faces
good mic.
me, right? The mic faces me, so like
Because it doesn't
everything
pick
that's
up. It
coming
doesn't
from
pick up
behind
background
it,
noise.
the mic already knows to cut that out.
I want to hear this. Say it again. Speak.
Yeah, so I have the mic because the mic faces me and the speakers are behind it, right? The speakers are where my monitors are. So like the sound isn't coming from where it picks up the sound directly, so it knows to cut that sound out because that's what they do with the studio mics, right?
So you have good noise cancellation. Like Speak has really good noise cancellation.
So what mic do you have?
It's gate.
What mic do you have, Speak?
This mic is just actually it's a HyperX Solocast. It's not too expensive.
It's
actually.
condenser.
It's, actually
It's
a pretty
condenser
good price,
microphone.
and it's nice. Like it
Hey,
works really
Solocast,
good.
you said?
Yeah.
I'm wanting to hook this baby up, but I haven't done it yet.
James, when it comes anything down to microphones for this shit right here, look for condenser microphones.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so
Yeah, but
like they'll talk like they'll have the specs written on it, and it'll talk about the noise cancellation and background noise cancellation and stuff.
Yep.
But you guys shouldn't tell James about any of that. He needs to give me that $100 for his feline communist conspiracies he's unleashing with his cyber attacks on young South African boys in collusion with Farney. Their fucking conspiracy, breaking laptops.
Or like if you really want, if you do want to do the headphone setup, man, do what I do. Just get an aux extender cable and get these little over the ear earphones, and like it's
nobody do what Mike does. Nobody listen to what he just said there. Don't do what Mike does. Right? Seriously, stay safe.
If you have mic, does it have? Are you able to control the mic, the volume on the mic, or do you have to control it to the computer?
You have to control it through the computer.
Yeah, so the mic that I have right now, I have to control it through the computer, but like it.
It's just a headset. I was
Easy.
I said mic.
Do you have a board?
Yeah, same with headset. Yeah, you
You have to control the computer. You don't have like the option to like control it.
No, that's my next thing I want to grab,
You
Mike,
can
is
just do it through your fucking
a
computer,
Stream
you know?
Deck. That's
Okay,
the next
so
thing I'm gonna grab.
hold on, speak easy. Let me get this real quick. So I have a Stream Deck and I have a Stream Board, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have either?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I just have them
Okay.
loaded in.
So hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rodecaster Pro 2.
But what is the Stream
That's
Deck?
it. Get that. Every person that is involved, I'll get James. I'll get you in a second. With that, Rodecaster 2 Pro is what I've used for. I mean, since it came out, but I've used all their products all the way through, and then I have an Elgato Stream Deck as well.
Nice.
To do,
yeah.
you know, sound effects, scene transitions through.
That was the
OBS.
mic I was gonna get. Was an Elgato mic.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I know that some people may not like it, but I use Blue Yeti for mine. I don't know if you guys like my sound quality.
That's what I used to use.
So that's like
Blue Yeti is good too.
I'm gonna be honest, Farney.
Not
That's
bad.
a beginning stage. It's beginning, and that's okay. I've
Yeah,
gone through,
yeah.
I've
It's
gone,
high
I've
enough
gone through,
quality that it's not garbage, but it's not like primo.
right.
Kind of
So,
thing.
Carney,
Yeah.
through the 18 years of me live streaming, I've done 17 microphones, and I've upgraded almost every year. You know what I mean? And it's hardcore, just like a cell phone. Like iPhone, the new one comes out, everyone's got to get the new one. I was kind of like that guy with the microphone.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
hey, SpeakEazy. By the way, I'll DM you my personal DM information, and we'll talk.
Are you on?
Keep that in the DMs.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
Hey, you guys got to be like lame like that? Like, damn. All right.
Of course I fucking have, you daft cunt. What the fuck do you expect from me? What else do you expect?
Hey, who hurt you?
Fuck's sake.
Who hurt you, Bricky?
Everybody. And I'm also going to hurt you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cheers,
Rick is about to say, who didn't hurt me?
I'm just going to say, the list would be easier to write who didn't.
You want to go? You want to go?
Hey, hold on.
Mike, you know I love to
You
go
don't
with
want
you,
the smoke, Mike.
Hold
You don't want
on.
the
Hold
smoke.
on.
Great.
I said hold on. Elderline, thank you for putting the comment in the chat and everything. Thank you. And also, Mike Ball, you didn't answer my question. What is this? What do you call it? Stream? What was it called? Stream board?
Stream Deck. Stream Deck.
So,
Stream Deck,
Stream Deck. So there's a little I have a little icon thing here next to me. It's hardware, right? And it's got like 16 buttons or whatever. And you can scroll through those buttons, and each one of them have different sound effects that you. It's
like a soundboard.
Yes, it's a soundboard, but that's how we do it as streamers.
Oh,
hear this?
Yeah, if you just it's got like a bunch of buttons on it, and it's preset sounds.
And eventually, over time, as you set them as you go, you'll remember where they're at. So eventually you can scroll through and get exactly to where you
The
want.
one I'm looking into though, Mike, it has this little LED photo on it where you can set the photo for each one.
Elgato Stream
Deck. Yeah.
That's exactly it. Yep.
And then so like for the like Don DeMarco, you could have like a siren there, or whatever.
Don DeMarco
represent the sound.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys something real quick. Would that help out James and Adam Presonus?
So that's a different soundboard completely.
But that's for like making beats and shit.
Everything that's all cool too. That
you
works.
could use it.
It's whatever works for you.
Literally, I'm not going to use it. I'm trying to give it the fuck away.
The one who sent me
all of it, Caldi, all of it. Send it to me.
It definitely could be used as a soundboard.
But for streamers,
but that's more for like. That's like you see how. Hold up.
I know it's for recording.
Yeah, you see how it's like a touch.
I don't use that. So can someone use it? Is what I'm saying.
Yes,
and I will.
Yes,
fucking.
That's
send
true.
It to you.
Yes, someone can use it.
Yes,
I'll touch it. I'll touch it for you.
James, you need a new cup, bro. You need a new cup, James.
Holy fucking
more cups than this one. I just like this cup because it's easy and convenient.
Bro, you need a new cup. That cup's fucking ruined, bro.
43 Bitcoin. 43 Bitcoin.
I had it for so long.
43 Bitcoin.
It holds sentimental value.
Hey,
$43 million. Yeah.
We fucking print them over here, man. We print them on SpeakEazy's channel. That's what we do.
But I got an announcement to make though. Thank you for
another one.
Oh shit! Another one.
The 10 pounds. Thank you for whoever sent me the 10 pounds.
Me? I sent you.
Okay. Thank you for the 10 pounds, there, Bricky.
Ricky didn't send.
Yeah, shut up, Bricky, will you? Shut up, Bricky, you specky British bastard.
Of course, that might be too much work for Bricky, though.
Guy.
Clicking 10 pounds.
Whoa, Jim. How dare you? How dare you insult me? I'm semi-retired. I don't fucking work.
10 pounds of cum.
Semi-retarded. I think we kind of get it.
All right.
Unemployed motherfuckers.
Let me ask you guys this: can James use this? Can James?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he could.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely. Yes.
James, drop your address into Discord to me. I will send that to you, buddy.
Hey, James, I'll help you program it. I got you.
Yes,
Look at
he's
the
got you
love
right
from
there
Calder.
because
Look at
I
the
don't know
love.
I
shit
got
about
you.
it.
James, I
Well,
got you.
Thinking about that this week, I gotta get a PO box set up. Thinking about that.
I'm not gonna dox you.
No,
buddy.
he's not
Well,
gonna
no,
fuck
I'm
you.
not
He's
saying
not
that.
gonna fuck you
promise
up,
you, I'm
dude.
not-
I
I'm
I'm
not
promise
saying
gonna
you.
so
dox
we
you.
can get a place for everyone to send me something.
Yeah,
If
yeah, of
anyone
course,
Gotcha
wants
on
of
to
that.
send me
course.
something.
But
Got you on that.
Carl,
but-
You
Carl,
expecting
Barney to
fucking
send that
Christmas
jar of
presents from
cum,
all of
bro.
us,
Hi,
James.
listen,
Chris.
James, that's me.
Ricky.
I'm the person you
James.
send it to. So I'm your
Dear-
PO box.
Dear
God
God,
damn.
James, me and you have done sound tests together with each other.
Well, I'm not
James,
saying
my-
you
James,
personally. Don't
You
take
and
it so
rubbing
personal.
swords. How
Get-
dare
get-
you?
James,
Get
you
it-
son of
get-
a bitch. Me and
get
you listen
your-
to bar coding
get
music
your-
together.
Get your
You
underwear out
son
of
of a bitch.
Damn.
No,
It's
seriously,
Can I say something?
seriously, drop your address. I'll send it to you.
I'm taking it so personal, though.
No, I'm not taking it
James,
personal.
James.
Drop your address. I'll send that to you.
Okay.
Let me say something. James, Caldy is not
up?
going to fuck you up. This
No.
guy is all about
I
helping
never
you
said he
out.
was.
Eh,
Now you're
listen,
taking it personal, or
Uh,
No,
No,
no, no.
they're not
I'm trying to
taking
get
it
rid of
personal.
this.
They're
Hold
just
on, hold
drunk,
on. I'm
bro.
gonna tell you. Let me
You've
say
unleashed
something.
the beast.
Ricky,
You've opened
shut
them
up.
up.
Ricky,
No,
shut the
make
fuck
us
up.
fucking make us daft
Ricky,
cunt. Fucking make us
I
dickhead.
never said he. I never said he
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah,
Mike.
yeah.
I
I'll fucking
never
tell
said
you
he
this out there.
was.
You couldn't organize a piss up in a brewery.
I never said he was, though.
This evil piece of plastic right here. This evil fucking
Mike, you're
piece of
muted.
plastic.
Let me
No,
just
he's
say
not.
one thing. So I have a community of people that watch me as well. Just saying.
I
And I get-
never said
Hold
that he
on,
was.
just
Don't
hold on.
take
Just
it
let me say what I'm going to
personal.
say, James. I'm not saying
That's-
it's against you. I'm not saying it's against you. I have a lot of people that send me stuff to my personal address because I know them and the community enough to send
But
them.
that's not what I'm saying.
I know that. I'm just giving you reassurance.
Someone's
That's
trying to
it.
join. I'm sorry, you can't
Dude.
join.
All right, I'm done.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying so I can have it to where anyone can, even people that I don't know. to
I'm
listen
with
to
you.
stuff my
I'm
videos.
getting- I'm getting one right now.
I got
That's
you,
what
James.
I'm
You're thinking ahead.
I'm
You're
thinking
thinking ahead.
ahead, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got you.
What's in
bro.
your head?
I'm trying to build a channel.
your
or a
head.
channel.
Zombie, zombie,
Zombie.
zombie. What's in your head?
Easy. What do you
Rick.
think? What do you think, homie?
That's hey Bricky. That's true Irish singer right there. When you can go.
I'm a scat man. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, they never can hold you back. Scat magnitude, so can you. I'm the scat man. Sorry, I got carried away.
The mic might be a little loud there, Bricky. Because John
Oh, shut the fuck up, James. Will you turn your mic up, will you?
A little loudy.
Settling in. Let me
Fuck's
see what time it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything can happen.
No, but seriously, James, drop that address the next couple of days. I'll send that to you, buddy, because I'm
Okay.
not using it. I've used everything.
He's gonna
else.
show up at your house with flowers, bro. That's all.
Yes, I'm gonna show up. Sunglasses on, headphones on.
He's
Condom in
gonna
hand.
send you one of Farney's jars full of cum.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
come on. Are y'all
James,
still giving
James,
Barney?
James,
Barney
where are
Come,
my-
Jimsy,
crap
come,
about
Jimsy,
I'm
baby,
gonna
come,
say,
come.
James, where
I
are
was
my
calling him
jars?
Barney, not Barney. Oh my goodness.
Oh, James, you need to really need to just
The
like
love
open
is
your
real, guys. The
imagination a
love
bit
is
and just
real.
have a bit of a laugh. We're not always being serious, James. Just because you're a millionaire on fucking YouTube now and you're a successful
I'm not a
streamer, leaving us all
millionaire.
behind. Leaving us all behind and that, you know what I mean? You're going to forget about us tomorrow, aren't you? I knew we'd do this. I knew James would do this once he made it. I knew we'd forget about it.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
And I thought it would be speakeasy to forget
Whatever
about
you
it
want to
first.
say. Whatever
This
you
is
wanna
still
say.
Ricky, you better behave yourself on my panel. You know, it's not going to be James's panel, huh? You fucking better behave your fucking
Listen,
self.
listen, you can
Yeah, my
fuck
pen was
right
a little
off if
more
you think
laid
I'm
back.
Oh,
behaving.
you guys were gonna be fucking cutting each other up the whole time.
No, we are. I just, yeah, he just must just behave himself.
Easy,
So that
easy.
I
I'm
can
not even
fucking
sure.
rip
I'm not
him.
even sure what I'm let me say. This is a bit like what happened to me the other night with Andrew, right? Okay, I walked right into something and I have to see it through. So basically, I've committed to Thursday night to Chris's. I mean, I was promised.
I'm gonna, Ricky, when you get in my stream, I'm gonna throw you a steak knife, and then we're going till the last man stands, bro.
Oh my
See,
goodness.
that's me all over. I mean,
Like
just
it.
took me a butter
I don't
knife.
know
A
if we
butter
can
knife will do
do
me.
that, but
I'm gonna give you a fucking spoon.
No, we're gonna do it on a rumble, and for more words and what more reasons than one, it is gonna be a rumble. No. Not like James Monty's fucking stream. He's a very fucking posh intellectual bastard, James. Now
Hey,
he's got
hey,
it
what's
boxed.
going on over there, Caldy, on OTW stream? I see you chatting over there.
On OTW stream.
Or are you chatting
I'm on your
my...
stream. I'm on your stream.
No,
you
you're
know.
chatting in someone else's stream
Look, is
too.
OTW still here? How
Hey,
much magic are you
OTW's a
playing,
mic.
OT?
Cause you're
Someone
I
just
don't know, I
said-
haven't stopped playing
it.
No,
Who
can't see
plays
the little-
Magic?
someone said
OT's still playing
Then
magic,
again,
bro.
who plays Magic
Yeah,
at
I'm
all,
hooked.
right?
someone said I think there are 6 viewers and 10 drunk hosts right now, and I said yes.
Yeah, but what's going on over there on his stream though?
Those numbers seem accurate.
I don't know. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
What's
sir.
wrong with that?
You're gonna
Cheers.
you're gonna make me turn Irish again. You're gonna make me
I
take.
gotta
a
look
picture
You
of
got a
that.
problem? You got a problem?
You're
You're
gonna
gonna make me go to me be
Come on
fucking
to
Lucky
the panel.
Charms and give me
Hold
that
on,
the card
hold
out
on,
the
hold on.
bag.
Bricky,
Do not
let
make
him-
me go
let
full
him
Jordy.
come up to
do
the
not,
panel.
Do not make me go Jordy.
let him come up to the
up
panel.
with
Like a
I said
woman?
me.
Shorty?
Don't make me go.
No, Caldy, I heard you. I'm on about Mike. Let who not come up to the panel?
Yes,
Exactly.
let him come up to the panel. If you
Who?
got,
Who?
if you got something to say,
Who?
bring it up.
Who though?
Whoever got a problem, bring it up.
That
Hey,
was me,
Caldy, I
that's
just
the
gave you a
problem.
DM, bro.
Gotcha, brother. Gotcha.
Oh, he's a proper slut shoot.
Anybody
Honestly,
that got,
DM each
I want
other.
smoke with
DM and
everybody.
exchange and
I want
expressing.
smoke with
Listen,
everybody.
He wants smoke with everybody.
Hey,
Well, there ain't no smoke without
SpeakEazy.
fire, mate. You're getting
Hey,
burned.
SpeakEazy. I learned
right?
from the best. I learned from the
I hope
best.
that's right,
I
Caldy.
got you.
Yeah, you got me. You got me.
That's
Sweet,
a fair
sweet.
statement.
Yeah.
Put my information in the chat. You can hit me up.
Chris, can I just say, you know, any mic issues and technical issues and like introduction in our music and audio and shit, that's all on you on Thursday, you know. I'm just turning up. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, just show up, bro. We can talk about drum and bass, and I'm gonna roast your fucking dumbass, bro.
I'm not talking about coming face, you daft cunt. You can fuck right off.
Wait
We've
a
had
minute,
enough of that night before in his,
Wait a minute,
falling his
Chris.
jaws
Hold
of bull
on a
spunk.
This is
Hey.
just gonna be a I think it's gonna be a marriage in the making.
Did Chris say that he's gonna roast Bricky? How can Chris
Yeah.
roast the king of roasting Bricky? Because Bricky's the king
Big-
of roasting.
Big fire,
Well, he
James.
probably-
Big fire. On fire.
He promises a spit roast, so there's still
A
another
spit
guest.
roast.
Spit roast.
There's still
What's a
another
spit
guest.
roast?
That
What's the
James,
difference
you're
between a
too
spit
young
roast
to
and a
know
roast?
about those things. You're too young.
Guys, stop trying to corrupt
I have a question to
poison your
put
brain.
onto the panel. I have a question to put onto
Chris.
a panel here, guys.
What's up, brother?
All right. So, I was thinking about this. It's like it's totally not on any topic that was said here. I was just thinking about it. Do you think that there's actually any benefit to making students at any age? It can, if you want to pick a student at any age of student. Do you think there's actual benefit to homework?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. You have to
No.
remember that
No.
you go home and you get a refresher when you do it.
Wait,
That's how-
wait.
that's how
I'm not.
homework
I'm not
supposed to be.
tested in the
No, no,
classroom
no.
It's a waste
every
of
time.
time.
It's
Hold on.
terrible.
Hey, one at a time,
Stop.
one at a time, so we can hear the answers. I want to.
Let me-
You've done it again. You do this all the time. You're
Ricky,
easy to master this
Ricky.
issue.
So
Stop.
I'm the anti guy. So I'll say it like this: like,
God
is it bad?
damn.
Is it go home? Is it bad to go home and practice what you've just learned?
No, it's not bad.
Exactly.
bad.
It's not bad. So
It's not bad, but I'll tell you,
But is
as
it beneficial?
it's somewhat beneficial. But I get tested in the classroom every single day. I never, believe it or not, I was that student that never did like homework.
Big
And I
up, Mike.
But I passed everything in class.
Right?
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and I graduated and I never did homework ever. Never was.
Listen, listen, when we're going to let kids just be kids? When are we just going to let kids come home and be kids? Go out, dig in the dirt, climb a tree, kick a ball, play with a Barbie doll like easy. Like
Yeah, I get what you're saying there,
Easy.
Brick. But my thing with I'm kind of on Caldy's side here with this.
It's beneficial.
Because,
It's beneficial
like
to
what
practice.
he's saying about
Hold on,
the
let
practicing
Easy
when you
say
get
it.
home, right? It's you're like say you're a student that has issues with writing or math, something specific, right?
was that
It would be
kid.
good to have this brought home and do it at home too, to have that extra
Yeah, but
practice.
homework's by yourself
okay.
easy. There was nobody
Ricky.
monitorizing me for homework.
Ricky.
This is what I mean. If I'm not, if I'm not going to do it at school, I'm not going to fucking do it at home. Simple.
Bricky.
That's not
No.
necessarily true, though, right?
and-
Rick?
and-
'Cause
and-
you
and
could
that-
have
that-
you could like
But
the
easy, I used to come home.
environment
I used to come
at
home and do
Hold
other
up, hold
things
up,
that
hold up,
benefit
hold up,
me.
Hold up. You could like the environment at home better than you like the environment at school, right?
Not to
At
do
school, it
homework.
can be a way like it just gets to you where you're like, fuck this, I don't
That's
like it,
true.
it's overwhelming.
Right. So easy.
But at
Here's one
home,
for you.
with
Here's
your
one.
parents helping, you might like it.
Here's one for you. Here's one for you. I was never big on maths or English, right? Okay. Never ever big on maths or English.
No fucking shit, Brick.
Okay, right. But listen, do you know now? Do you know how very easy it is for me to have drop the most? Yeah. Listen, how many times have I had people tied up in knots verbally, right? Because I didn't learn it in school. I didn't learn that in fucking school, right? In maths.
Facts.
You know, if maths, wait there, call you 2 seconds. If I was told, right, Kimmy has 4 ounces, right, he needs to distribute them between 8 dealers. How much does each one of these dealers get? Do you know, if it was put into layman's terms that was more associated with it? I'm not saying that is everyone's out, but I learned.
Are you advocating for drug dealing instead of doing math?
Listen, I think everyone should have the crackhead mentality without
Hold up.
smoking crack.
Hold up, Brick. Doing those parts though, right? Like, okay,
now we got a
maybe
slide open.
math and you said English. Those you were it was shitty at school, right? But like, I bet you a big part of your social development had to do with going to school and being around other kids and
Definitely.
understanding how you interact.
Most
with kids, right?
definitely.
So
Yeah,
that's
like-
part of the reason you're able to tongue
Right,
twist.
I hate this when I fucking
age.
hate this when you do. I hate it when he does this to me. You know, he does this to me a lot. This bastard. He makes us logically think.
All he did was
Yeah,
ask
you're
you a
right.
question.
You're right, Easy. You're all right. Okay, I know he fucking did, and I'm answering it. Right? Doesn't mean I'm happy for doing it. Right? Okay, I'm still gonna answer it though. No, I get what you mean. I was in school. I wanted to finish school, go home, and do my own thing, right? But yeah, I looked forward to going to school, and even them uncomfortable positions, being in school and not understanding. Fuck me, I loved them. I loved uncomfortable positions. I still do. It could be called a fetish, but I'll just call it a skill.
One of the things I noticed when I was helping one of my kids with their homework is that I was like, it's almost like this is for me too, right? Like, it's making my brain work again, and like I'm doing it with them. So this is like another, like an extra activity we're doing together, right? So like I don't know. I do see some benefits to homework, but I also get the side of where sometimes it's like some real useless shit that
Yes,
why the fuck did you have to do this? Like,
you're right.
But
Yep.
make easy. If they're coming home and they're just playing on computers all day, right? Then I would totally encourage some sort of extra active curriculum, like a project, a hobby. But my kids, I've raised them based. That was the first thing I fucking said to myself. I'm gonna raise my kids the way I was raised, based, and that turned out to be based. You know, now when you look in modern society, I was raised based. I raised my kids based, and that in turn has had a positive effect. Like I was only at work the other day with my kids. He's my apprentice, Brick. Yeah, he's my fucking apprentice. Do you know how proud I am? I have one of my sons as an apprentice, but yeah, but he's got so much humor. He's funny as fuck. I mean, if I tell you some of the inappropriate P Diddy jokes he made, he said burst yourselves into laughing. But it's
Rick, it
just
sounds like you have feelings, buddy.
no, right. James, get the editor onto that bit, right? Last 30
Yes,
seconds.
Mister. But you're welcome, Mike. Thank you for
That
joining
was
us,
beautiful,
Mike.
Brick. No, that was nice, Brick.
Thank you for joining us.
Well, fuck off. You don't get many of them. I mean,
Thank you for
dickheads.
everybody
Yeah.
that has hopped up on the panel tonight. Thank y'all for joining us and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, James.
I got stuff to say
I
about this.
gotta figure out how
oh, let's
to
hear
tag
it,
people
Barney.
into my videos that show up on my panels. I gotta get better with that as well, tagging people.
Yeah, man.
This is
So
awesome, man.
it's shown in many studies that 2.5 hours to 4 hours maximum of studying is good. Otherwise, you start to get into diminishing results. So 2.5 hours, if anything, is debatably best. And then on top of that, you can have 20-minute to an hour and a half nap afterwards, and that helps greatly with memory retention. So no, homework is a horrible, disgusting practice, and it should not be done. And we should not be sending our children to public school because you cannot have a nap in school, although I did, and it helped with my memory retention. But my teachers didn't like it. So no, we are sending our kids through hell. That's why they're going through public school, learning jack all, because they're being overloaded with information, and you cannot retain that.
Well, you're talking about something else now.
Yeah, don't send your kids to public school and have them have more naps so they're not dumbasses.
Yeah, this
We
is a
got
whole
it.
different subject. now.
We're
We went from homework to the
Yeah,
system of how public schooling is.
Let him cook.
No, but I'm saying it is connected.
Let him cook. Get it?
I don't think I spoke off topic. I think it's connected.
I bet you I'm a better cook than any
Because I think that we should
Barney,
be doing the study. Go ahead.
Barney, I would not have graduated high school if it not had been for homework in math. I was terrible at math. If it had not been for me working hard at home on math, I would not have graduated.
Caldy, I was the exact opposite. I did trigonometry and
See, I was the history nerd.
I was the guy that was opposite with history, and now ironically I'm so in tune with history now. But back then at my high school times, I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like I was good at my math problems. I was all about logistics and understanding logic. It's one answer. You know what I mean? Like that was for me. So
but Farney, I do see where you're coming from. But I'm just saying, like, I can give you an anecdotal
that's fair.
Me personally.
Yeah, but
and I know lots of kids. I tutored kids in reading and stuff like that. I tutored basically half of the football team in reading. So that
I was going to say the thing I was talking about there, Farney, too, about like how first off, like the parents being involved, this is a good thing, an activity that you're doing with the child as well, right? Keeps them away from doing other shit by themselves.
Fuck off! I didn't want to be next to them.
Doubles, right? Or it also, I noticed another thing too recently when I helped my daughter with her English homework, and it was about the Hunger Games, and she had to read through the chapters and answer certain questions based off the chapters, and she was like super proud of herself after she finished doing it. And that boost of confidence for a kid could actually help them in other challenges they're going to have throughout the day after too.
Yeah, but
So, like,
naturally,
this
as
is
a dad,
another
easy, that's going to
benefit
give you a buzz.
to
Naturally,
it,
as a
right?
dad, that's going to give you a
Well,
buzz.
look, all right. If you're going to be going to school, which I think is a terrible thing, but if you're going to be going to
No. Kids sticking at school. Don't listen to
no,
phone.
no, drop out of school. It's not worth it. It's dumb.
Someone in my
then-
chat said this is a kind of like, it's kind of based on the same topic. They're basically saying unschooling. So I guess I'll search up the term.
Unschooling?
I'm guessing
Homeschooling.
it has something to do with like taking your kids completely
Homeschooling. Yeah,
and,
homeschooling.
and Farney, I would have to say, like,
Unschooling is a homeschooling method that focuses
Homeschooling,
on
I
the
just
child's
said that.
interest
Said
and
that.
natural curiosity. Wait, let me read it. Homeschooling is a method that focuses on a child's interests and natural curiosity instead of a set curriculum.
Yes.
So it's based on the
yes.
idea that the children learn best when they're allowed to explore the world and learning on their own.
Don't be
So-
that person.
And
if you're
they're saying in my chat right now, they think that is like people who are trying to like get behind that movement. They think that's a form of child.
Well, that's because they can't
you could say
brainwash
child
them that
abuse.
way, right?
We're
They
talking about-
want to indoctrinate the
just
crap
wanted
out
to
of your
make sure
child,
I'm
and
not
that's why they
fucking-
want them in the system. It's disgusting. It's that is child abuse, if anything. Now, what I'll say to Caldi
Yeah.
is, I bet you that in your tutoring, that child in that small amount of time that they were with you learned way more
child.
than
It was not
well,
a child. They were high school football players, sir.
well, we consider that a child under law. I get you that it's not a
I'll
child.
grant it. I'll grant
But yeah, that student of yours, I guarantee you, gained way more knowledge from their short time with you than they did through the zillions of hours that they were in class.
No, that's
Classroom is a terrible, terrible way to learn. You have no.
Yeah, I'll
it doesn't-
agree with this
Yeah.
part,
Yeah.
Barney. That's why I was
Barney,
saying this is kind of going down a different road.
Hold up,
I know. I was just trying to answer.
Barney, you're agreeing with me. The classroom is a terrible place to learn. It's better to learn at home.
But
In
but
an
that's but
ease
the issue is
situation.
I know.
It's better
I
to
know.
learn in an ease situation where you're taken away from the other kids that might be making fun of you.
no. I hear you.
Like that. Because that's
But-
how I felt in math class,
but-
and that's how my students that I taught reading,
Yeah,
they felt in English classes and stuff like that. They felt made fun of.
but
And
bro,
they
there's
hung out with me. I taught them how to read. I hung out with the other dudes. They taught me how to do basic math.
Especially
It was
with
all-
boys. The one-on-one learning
No,
with
no, I-
boys is a
that's-
way bigger
they
thing
get
all
to
it
move
was.
around and
Yeah.
stuff and
all
ask
I
had
questions.
was.
Yeah.
100%.
But what I'll
100%.
say is the reason that I don't think that it works with the
But the
way that we're
unschooling thing, I do agree. We
Oh,
all
I
agree
100%.
that was-
Yeah. I think
Part-
most people
Yeah,
here prefer
I agree with
homeschooling
that
and stuff.
also too.
We all do. We all
My-
do.
So
My
Mike
issue,
says
hold up 2
100%.
seconds, man. So
One,
my
two.
issue is that the child is utterly spent after the exhausting day at school. So their brain is fried. So even the one-on-one time, while it is good, I agree, it would be far better if they didn't have to go through a grueling day of school before that one-on-one time.
No, but go to
And
kickboxing.
they're
or
missing
go to
out on the-
kickboxing. Go to kickboxing and Muay Thai or football.
Well,
or
they're
rugby
missing
after
out
school.
on these other activities that they could be doing with their parents.
Well, like
as
I've just
well,
said,
right?
if they finish school,
Like what?
Well, they could be doing like chess or helping
You can
around
still
with.
do those stuff. Homework doesn't
they
take
still
that long.
Do those things.
Homework
de-
doesn't take that long, dude.
Farney, I'm out here in the middle of the fucking woods in the deep south. This is a fantastic place where people send their kids to the high schools and stuff like that, and they still pull them out of some There are still people that do homeschool. Their kids play sports with the other kids. Everything is fucking copacetic down here in the deep south.
They get to go and chase Bigfoot in the deep south, man. They get to look for Bigfoot.
Yeah,
I mean, what kid wouldn't want to look for Bigfoot?
What the fuck? I said the south, not the northwest.
Stop, everyone, stop. I live in Alabama. What you know about it?
Oh,
Sweet home
Alabama. And I'm coming home to you.
Ricky, shut the fuck up, you
big wheels keep on turning.
Elderon, what you know about
You ain't
it?
seen nothing yet.
My entire life.
What part?
I live in the middle of Alabama.
Middle.
Right.
So Birmingham.
A-town town.
Well, I'm not going to say exactly.
A-town being Alabama.
And you guys said that I was off topic, and here we are on Alabama.
So, Mike, the middle's somewhere between the beginning and the end. Right? That's
So the issue is that a lot of people like to make the claim that homeschooling, they lack on getting the kids to be socialized and such. If they come home and they're doing homework, they're hanging out with their parents, how much time do they have to socialize now?
Homework does not take that long, Farney.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what school you
I
went
don't
to.
even
We had
I don't
tons
even
of
agree
homework.
with that necessarily. Homeschooling can be done right. The
I agree. I'm
unschooling
saying
thing that
that's
we
their
brought up
argument.
earlier. The unschooling thing is a certain term for people who don't have a curriculum for their kids. Like, hey, what do you want to do? Oh, you want to be in the ballet? So let's learn how you can spin on your toes all day. Like shit like that. Where they,
No, but it's not
let
even
the
legal
kids
in a lot
decide
of
what
places.
they're going to learn.
Oh,
Like, it's basically
Farney,
making
where
your kids dumb,
where
right?
I'm at right now,
You're right.
people can
Easy's
literally
right.
go and pull their kids out of all the history classes, all the math classes if they want to.
Yeah, in
Where I'm
Canada,
at.
we're not allowed to do that. They have to learn a
Well,
certain curriculum if
you
they're
know what?
homeschooled.
January the 20th, we're gonna annex you.
Barney,
Fine, man.
Barney, guess
We're gonna
what?
bring you into the bosom of
When
America.
I searched up the term unschooling, the first thing that came up was unschooling in Ontario and how to do it.
Yeah, but
no.
yeah, but I'm guessing that what that is if you meet the bare minimum requirements. Done by
Anyone can homeschool, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, but you have
You
to.
don't
meet
have to
the-
go to a school for it.
I know.
nothing. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to meet the minimum curriculum requirements for your province.
Yeah, but a lot of people like what they'll do is like these unschoolers is
Yeah.
basically they'll just lie and say that they're passing and
Wow.
all these things and let the kid choose.
You're
their
not
path.
supposed to do that.
Well, of
and,
course you're not. Of course
yeah,
you're not.
and I don't think that's Christian
everyone I've
either.
known that's done that just did the test for the kids.
Hey, Farney,
It's the elder one.
hey, Farney,
Yeah, Calvin,
I'll
yeah.
give you another example. People aren't supposed to use my address to get into this school district, but I have 3 people that are using my address so that they can get their kids into a different school district.
Hold on, Caldy.
What's up?
Are they cousins?
Paying you? Are they paying you?
Are they people of interest?
They're extended family members.
Okay.
Let me put it that way.
Okay,
Extended,
that's fine. But you made that decision.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's-
Craig.
Okay.
Because,
See you later, Craig.
because
That's it.
that puts their kids in a better school district.
Of course.
and
I'm
where
not going to
they're-
argue with that. I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. That's it.
And don't get me started on theater. Keep your kids out of that shit too.
No, so I get it. I agree with you to a certain extent, Farney, that they do need to change up the system. One thing you
Oh,
gotta
fuck, he's
remember
about
now we
behind
have
for the piss for you. He's
we-
about to piss. I need a
right
piss.
now we have one teacher teaching like 20 to 30 students. This is a big problem in itself, right? Because it's a lot harder for one individual to teach 30 other individuals, and where they all have different learning styles, different interests, different strengths and weaknesses. This becomes a lot harder for one teacher to do, right? And when when teachers are just in it for a paycheck, this is also a part of the problem. There's a
And
lot of things, there's a
unions.
lot of variables that come with it, right?
Yeah.
I agree. They do need to make some change to the system, our schooling system, but I still don't think it takes away from the fact that there can be benefits to having homework, right?
Homework.
I'm not saying that the kids should
Homework
have
is good.
hours of homework when they get home, where they're getting home and they're spending fucking 3
Yeah.
hours on homework.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be like that.
Not like
So,
that.
Well,
20
in
to
my
fucking
school-
40 minutes of work, and you guys,
45,
dinner.
45 minutes, like 15 minutes per subject, and you're good. That's it.
No, yeah, but
it's
what I'm
called a
confused
refresher.
about
It's a
is
refresher.
Easy. How old are you again, man?
I'm 32. I'll be
32.
33
They
in April.
maybe
You're
change
right by
things
me.
between our
Easy.
ages.
You're
but
right
when
by
I
me.
was in school, like each teacher acted as if they were your only teacher, and they gave you enough homework that filled up your whole damn night. And so then you had freaking 4 different teachers giving you enough homework to fill up your whole night. And if you tried to get through all that, you have no life. I didn't do homework
that's
at all.
not how it was where I was in school. I in grade 1, I'd have one teacher the whole year. Grade 2, I had one.
No,
teacher
we're
the
talking
whole
about
year.
high school, though, right?
Okay, and if you're talking about high school, then that wasn't how it was either. There would be sometimes one teacher would give me homework, the others wouldn't,
Easy.
and there'd be a day where this teacher would give me.
But they don't
something.
collab with each other where they figure out like, are
But
you
that's
giving
like-
homework tonight?
Yes,
Are you
yes, they did. I just,
not in our school, but perhaps where you live?
I'm telling you down here, Farney.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
sounds good,
happened.
man.
To where it's like someone tutored me on math. I tutored someone on reading. It was an exchange.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
It must have been different.
And it wasn't every single day. It was like 2 days out of the week.
Yeah, that sounds decent, man.
I would tutor those guys. One day out of the week, some guy would try to teach me how to do fucking math, and I would fail. But
it must have been
we
different
tried.
back when you was in school, Carly, because that ain't how it worked when I was in school. I had tons of homework.
Yeah,
Tons of
insane
different
amount of
things.
homework
I am
where you
telling
wanted to
you
kill
guys
yourself.
that I
Sorry,
had-
end
I
yourself
had-
in Minecraft.
I
want to know
had
something.
every
I want to
single-
know if there's a caveat to this. It was part of your homework shit that you guys weren't getting done in class, or what?
It was
No,
it
we
was just
weren't allowed to
regular
do homework
homework.
in class.
Easy.
No. The
Wouldn't
thing
get done
about
in
it,
class.
like
About
the history-
25%, by the way, easy. Yes. Yes,
That's what I'm
25%.
saying. I bet you there's a percentage of it
Yes,
that you had to bring it home
I
because
can't
you
wait.
sat in class and fucking checked out the
Hold
hot
on.
girl
I'm
next
just
to
gonna
you.
say,
Exactly.
I can't wait to speak. I can't wait to speak. That's
Go
all
ahead,
I'm
brother.
saying.
Go ahead,
No,
brother.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Not in my case. It was. I mean, granted, there were times when I had extra stuff that I had to get done too that I didn't get done in class. But granted, I never did my. But granted, most of the time it wasn't the case though.
You know
But
when
most of the
I
time
would
you
get
do my
homework most of the time in high school? Is
Do
the
what?
classes I skipped.
Yep.
Stop them! Stop them! Listen,
never
easy.
skipped classes, though.
I've just went and asked my
But,
children. I've just went and asked 4 boys, right? A random survey, right, done from Bricky's house.
I was always
ages
good,
ranging
always
from
good class.
ages ranging from 16 to 4, right? Are you in favour of homework?
I didn't want
Every single one of them tell me to fuck off.
Of course.
I was gonna say they all
Because
said
it's
no.
garbage. It's so stupid. It's the
Even
worst
more
way to
reason
learn.
to make sure they do it.
Farney.
But easy, they did say they come to work with us, so that's a plus.
It is so good for students, though. It's
Man,
so
you're like robbing them of their youth, man, because they already waste freaking 8 hours a day.
What? Hold on.
Baldy, you need to calm down with the homework boner, bro.
But
Baldy, or not Baldy, sorry,
Refine that
Farney.
argument. Refine
Farney,
that
have you
argument.
seen how
The
some of these
homework
classes
boner.
are, dude?
I'm just
Refine
saying,
that
like,
argument.
if
But-
you
It's a walk in the
Farney's
park.
point,
Some of these
though,
classes.
have them do
hold
homework.
on a minute. To Fonny's point,
I
though,
love you,
they
Dave.
do waste.
That was
They
funny.
do waste a lot of time at school because a lot of those subjects you learn in school, you don't really apply them in real life.
Oh,
Is
Jim,
it a
you're getting
waste
really,
where you
you're
find
getting
your-
I do
really
agree
Is it a
with that as
waste?
well.
Is it a waste? One of the last places our youth are finding friends in real interactions.
Well, you
Is it
can
a
do
waste?
that. You don't
Is
have
that
to go
an
to
actual
school to
waste?
do that.
No, it's not.
You don't
It's
have
not.
to go to
This is
school
the
to do
last.
that.
This is the last real interactions our kids are actually having nowadays. You know, when you were young and you'd see you'd find out where your friends were because they'd have a bike load of fucking. There'd be a bunch of bikes in their front yard.
You'd have to shout for your friends. You'd have to shout.
Bricky,
Now you know where they are by logging online and seeing which game they're playing, right? Like this is one of the last thing that the youth is doing, growing up together. This is one of the last things now.
I got a question.
Grow up together in a community, though.
Parks
I haven't said
dead,
anything, Mike. I haven't fucking said anything.
But
Stop telling me to shut up.
They don't have to be dead. They could come back to life with having homeschooling, and they could come together and be in a park in a homeschool group. I've seen homeschool groups that do that and everything from around here because we have a lot of apparently.
Sure, I'm saying I'm not saying there's not an alternative that you can like implement these types of things, but I'm saying like there's a lot of kids that don't have those opportunities where the last opportunity they have to actually grow up around other kids and see how socializing is and all that. School.
I got a question about that.
Mike, calm down, please.
Everyone, we should let Mike talk. He's been patiently waiting.
Okay, so do you think public schools are not going to become a thing?
Like, do you think we'll eliminate public schools?
Right. Like that's always going to be a thing, right?
I think we'll always have a need for it.
No, that's
I think it just needs to be re-imaged, reformed.
I agree. 100%.
Well, I don't
100% agree. But I believe that these well, unfortunately, the regulations have gone to doctrination, right? So, unfortunately, it's gone to propaganda. But,
if they don't
refine not what my kids make. Not
if
what
they
my
don't
kids. My kids go
refine
to
it
school
and
and
do
come
some
back.
changes to public schools, they won't resist.
Man, I just want to know.
Be taken out of the way.
Go ahead, Chris.
They're not going to change it, and they're going to have private schools and homeschooling. That's going to be the best way for kids. And really, the market's going to wind up.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you, by the way. But I'm talking about social interactions in schooling. There's always going to be a public school to be able to host the majority of society.
But you don't have to have public schools to have social interaction. Again, like private schools and homeschooling.
You're right. You're right about that.
Still have social interaction. It's not like it's impossible. And I'm sorry, the person who's trying to join the panel, we're
off.
The max.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
You're not allowed in.
Well, this is what I'll say about those homeschool gatherings. Every time that I've been to one of those, it's just filled with a bunch of fucking weirdos, man. They don't know how to socially interact.
If you're going to homosexual gatherings, it's going to be filled with weirdos.
Well, are you calling? How do you know that they're necessarily weirdos?
Is that an assumption? Is that an assumption?
Because I was a part of it, man. Because I was in school until I was about 14, and then I was homeschooled.
Speak about it then. Speak about it.
Oh,
then.
you was
You were the
part
cool
of
kids now. You were the cool kids now, man. You're in the cool
Ricky,
kids now.
stop.
Well, you
Let
can
us
have.
speak.
Shut up! Don't you tell me to shut the fuck up, right?
Ricky,
to be
I'll
fair,
fuck you up.
And I'm sorry, person who's trying to join the panel, you can't join the panel.
Matron.
But to be fair, I had social interaction problems too growing up, and I went through public school. So I don't know if.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is. Well, what I'm saying is, when I was in school, I had better social interactions, and I learned more about how people interact with each other better than what I did from homeschooling, church gatherings, and shit like that. Because those people generally are never around like actual
adversity,
public people.
Adversity. Yep.
They're kind of babies, and they kind of like. When you talk to them like you would at somebody in a public school, they would immediately break down and cry.
Yep.
And like go to their moms and shit. Like it was insane.
Another thing that no one's brought up yet that's super important about the school too is like no one person, like as much as like I try my best to be knowledgeable and understand many different topics and all of this, right? There's no one person that's going to be like extremely good at all these different topics, right? Like where in school they have teachers that specialists. When you get into high school, you have your science teacher, your English teacher, your math teacher, right? Where these teachers are focused on those one thing each, so they can put all their energy into math and all their energy into English, all their energy into science, where you yourself, it's impossible for you to put all your energy into all of those.
Easy.
You can't.
So
It's impossible.
One thing about that, a little caveat, it's about the personal relationship with that teacher at that moment. If you respect that human being or you don't. That's
Well,
it.
that's
You
true
see,
too.
you just blew my mind there, mate, you bastard. You have, yeah, you just blew
Ricky,
my mind there.
shut the fuck up.
I do have another solution that I'm thinking
Piss off.
about
Love you,
a
Bricky.
while ago is if you do want to have any sort of formal like education system, I think it would be helpful and healthy to have the older grade of students spend most of the time, like a period or so, teaching the younger grade of students. So that helps the older generation retain the knowledge that they gained from the previous year, as well as they're able to explain it on a level that is different than an adult explaining it to the student. So
I
they
agree.
can all benefit from it.
Yeah, I know actually
agree.
what you're talking about, Farney, and there's actually some schools that do something like this.
I don't see anything
It'll
bad
be a
about it.
reading group. I had it when I was younger.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
reading group where there's older kids. They go to the library with one of the younger grades. You guys pick out a book together. That's one that's usually a little harder for the younger grade kid, and the older kid helps the younger grade kid read through the book, and then they talk about the book, what it would look
That's
like.
what I did.
Because they're getting you out of the picture book phase. We had this in my school actually.
Yeah. I know Canada's made a lot of
Reading
changes.
buddies, that's what it was called. Thank you, Ming.
The
We
thing,
had something similar. We had where they were called bully buddies. You were mandatory bullied for 2 years, right, by the older generation to make it fucking
the
harder.
reason that some of the stuff I'm going to be saying is a little different is I was part of the double cohort generation, and so I actually had a bizarre curriculum of the old generation's curriculum mixed with the new.
Wait, how old are you, Franny?
Yeah, what was
I'm 39, man. So
39.
You're close to
yeah, so
holy
You're
shit.
older than me, Farney? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Whoa! I'm
not so funny now
fucking
about my
40.
jars, is it? Anyways,
Yeah, I told you. Hey,
Where are you putting in those fucking jars, Barney?
Barney, it is true that semen's good for your skin.
You were like,
don't make your elder come and beat you, boy. But yeah, we were like called like the guinea pig generation, dude. They totally used us as test subjects to see if the new material was good or not for the next generation. It was so pathetically evil of them. They were gross. It was horrible. It was the worst freaking time.
Someone's got to be the guinea pig.
I mean,
Someone's
yeah,
gotta
like
be the guinea
if
pig.
your shits went like exactly how you're saying, I mean, maybe you went to shitty schools, that's for sure.
Well, it was our whole curriculum. It was stupid Mike Harris that did it to us all, man. That piece of garbage. Member of parliament. No, it was member of provincial parliament. He was.
His mom and dad were poor.
He was a piece of
public
garbage.
school.
Look up Mike Harris if you've never looked him up before. He's a jerk, man.
Ontario isn't full of rich people, Bricky.
We're one of the more wealthy provinces, but no, we're not. We don't have like.
I mean, if you live in Toronto now, you're pretty good.
Yeah,
Or
we
you're
have
just
cities
dying
that,
slowly. One of the two.
we have insane housing costs in many places in Ontario where it's well
Yeah,
over
an
$1 million.
apartment. Dude,
that 25% tax.
Go buy an apartment in buy an apartment in Toronto. That's $500,000 least, very least.
That's
yeah.
a
Now,
deal.
now,
That's a deal, man. Costs more where I live.
25% taxes. 25% tax is put on you, right, for your energy. You know what you provide to the US for energy. You're going to be hit even harder as well.
Nah,
May as well
no,
just become the
my
51st. Just become the 51st state. Just become the 51st
You
state.
think we're about to get hit?
Libre is
dear
gonna
God.
fix all of this. Don't worry.
Hold on to your knickers, sir.
He's gonna put a hold on the immigration.
Listen, I've-
He's gonna fix the fucking housing that we got going on by fucking creating more jobs. You know, and
Yeah, but
actually
he's
building the
out.
houses
He's
that
out.
Trudeau
He's
said
out
he was
by the
gonna build
15th.
Fucking how many years ago?
But Trudeau's out by the 15th, so the
Trudeau's a
negotiation
goof.
period. Yeah, so the negotiation period you're going to go through, which is basically what fucking Trump said to him, went, look at you, 25% taxes on you, right? Sort your fucking head out, dickhead, right? Otherwise, you're getting bitch slapped. Like, basically, that would...
Yeah, Trudeau. If
hold
Trudeau
on,
gets
hold on,
voted
hold on,
in,
hold on,
I'm
real
telling
quick.
you right now.
Did you guys hear the rumor about what Trump did with Trudeau?
It's a rumor.
What?
In fact, he made
Where
him
he
shit his
said like
pants.
where he was talking with Justin Trudeau, and he said like, well, Justin, what's the worst thing I could do to your country? And he was like, put tariffs on our cars. And he looked at him and he goes,
Become the 51st state.
Never tell anybody.
Yeah, I know. He's such an idiot.
I don't believe
There's a
that.
reason that Mr.
You're way
Wonderful said
behind.
that
Way
they
behind.
should send
Vote.
down Pierre Polyev to Mar-a-Lago, not freaking Trudeau.
Vote Polyev, or however you say his last name.
Polyev is how you say it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
vote
saying it
that guy
right. I'm saying it wrong.
because that guy has
Wonderful.
Canada's best interest in hand. Vote
Yeah,
that-
that's my guy right there.
vote that
The
guy.
problem is
but we should
Ontario
sign a
has the
petition
most
to make 'em
houses
wear
in the
glasses
seat,
again.
or most seats
Sorry?
in the house.
I'm sorry, what?
Right? Ontario has the most seats in the house, and we also have the most fucking idiots. So
Yeah. I was saying that we should sign
Just
a
like
petition to make
California.
Polyev put his glasses
He's
glasses
nearly
back
as
on.
bad as the Labour
Ever since he
government,
took
easy.
off his stupid glasses,
nearly as
he
bad
has
as
like
the
the
Labour
beadiest
government.
little eyes. He looks so
Yeah.
dumb with them off. It's like, be proud and wear your glasses, man.
Well, that one press conference where I saw where he was trying to talk tough on Trump. It sounded kind of badass because he was like, well, you know, if you guys want the country to go to really want the country to go to fucking hell, vote for Trudeau because he's going to do whatever Trump is doing. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, Trudeau doesn't
And-
have Canada's
and-
best interest in
And
mind at
you
all.
want me to
Doesn't
be
give a
worried?
crap about
Why?
us.
Why would I want to be worried about Trump being a dictator?
Well, I don't even know if I can say what people are calling Canadians on Twitter now.
Communist socialists, communist socialist fascists.
Is it terms of service to say snow Mexicans? Because
No,
apparently that's
no,
what's being called.
It's not.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's not say that then.
That's the best name, by the way. That's
Yeah,
the best.
I asked
best name
Dave.
ever. Yeah.
Stop the monk. Stop
Yeah,
the
yeah.
monk.
Sorry, I saw it on
do you guys
Twitter.
think he's gonna actually do a mass deportation?
Yep,
Yes.
of criminals.
Speak easy.
Of
Let's
criminals.
go.
Of
What you got
criminals.
about it? What you
Of
got about it?
Criminals. Of
Oh, look at
No,
Mike.
I'm wondering.
Look at
do you
Mike.
think,
He's a better Mike. Mike
one-
just he's
one-
a little
100
Jack Russell.
one-
He's a little Jack Russell,
100%,
Mike.
100% our jails will no longer be like separated in those ways. That's gone. Those gangs are going to be gone.
Do you think
What, like
he's
male and
just gonna do a
female?
mass? And where? Explain to me how that. So explain to me how that works. So, just to be clear, Trump uses the military to gather up all the immigrants that he can.
Yep.
And then puts them on a plane.
Yep.
And then flies the plane where?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Does he like just fly over Mexico and throw them out the plane, or how does he do this?
Fucking A.
That's an option. Yeah, that's an
No,
option.
no. Before we get into the jokes, be realistic about this.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
do we do this thing? How do we actually do this? I've thought
Well-
about this for a minute,
Yeah.
and I've actually wanted to bring this up, so I'm glad you guys did.
Speak
But
easy.
how do you actually do it? Where do you fly them to? Where do you drop them off? Because like, what are you gonna just hope they don't fucking
No,
shoot your plane
no.
down, knowing
They're-
you're coming to drop
no,
a
you
bunch
have
of
to
fucking
send them
criminals
back.
in the
Tariffs.
country?
Implementing tariffs.
It's simple.
That's the first
It's
step.
simple. Hold on, stop. It's simple. You send them back to the country that they originated from.
No.
That's it.
I get that, Mike.
Well, we
Mike,
can
I
find
get
out.
that. I'm saying, how? How do you send them there? Do you put them all on planes
Yes,
and then drop them
that's
somewhere?
Well, I don't know that part of the
I
plan,
see-
but,
I
but
see.
we have
Thank
Tom
you,
Homan.
Josh, for being in reality.
What Josh
Someone's
said.
in reality.
What
This is
Josh
the
said,
this
Josh
is the
said.
only way to do it, right? We would have to put them in
Reality is-
camps.
No,
Right? They
Yes!
have to be put into camps
Fucking
until
yes!
their countries make room for them.
Okay, so,
So
SpeakEazy, you're right
I
about
just want to
that.
know if you guys. I'm not saying I am or not
Dead and
for
bread.
it, but I
Dead
just
and
want to
bread.
know
Hold on,
if
this
you
is
guys are okay.
unpopular.
Hold up, one at a time. I just want to know if you guys are okay with that, right? Because that's
Yes.
the reality. It's
Who
not
is
just gather
dead
them
bread?
up and fly them
who
somewhere.
is
It doesn't
the- who
happen
is-
like
who-
that, right? The
who is
reality is
in the
we have
camp?
camps that we put them in or prisons, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then when their countries make room for them, then we can send them away. But
You're right.
until then, we're just going to keep them in camps.
You're right. Unfortunately, it's not
Sure.
fair, but that's
Fuck off! It's
Fair.
not fair.
Fair, what the fuck?
It's not
are you talking
fair.
about? Fair.
Yeah, it's not fucking fair, man.
it's not fair, but
One at a
it's
time, one at a
realistic.
time, so we
It's
can hear each other.
realistic.
Go ahead.
SpeakEazy
Yeah,
is
I need to
realistic.
get one at a time. Yeah.
It's realistic on every lens of the way that you look at warfare, refugees. You look at all of this. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I mean, it's a sad reality.
It is what it is, mate.
What
Just said
I
it
don't
is what it is.
understand
Yeah,
is
'cause
why
the
are we
point is
taking
they-
these people from desperate situations and giving them prime real estate instead of the less valuable land and having them work the land? If you is really that bad where you come from, should you not come to the new country being so grateful that you will do whatever it takes to earn your keep?
Yeah,
But
we
Barney-
abolished slavery.
Yeah,
We did
but the
abolish
whole
slavery.
thing is they don't
know.
get no. We're not talking about people who get to earn their keep, Barney. We're talking about a mass deportation where we're gathering up any undocumented immigrants. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to put. I know it shouldn't be on us,
That's-
but we
that's-
have to put them somewhere.
Yeah, we
because
have to
can't
do
just fly
something
them
with
places.
these
I-
people.
Because, like, say
agree.
we have we take our all. Say we just take all the Mexican
You
criminals.
gotta drop them in the
All the
Sahara or something.
undocumented Mexican criminals. No, hold up, listen, hold up,
Yeah,
hold up,
I'm
hold
listening.
up.
I'm following you,
guys.
buddy. I'm
Sorry,
following you.
Easy. I
I'm
just
following you.
I had to make that comment, man. Go ahead.
Listen,
Go ahead.
think about this, right? You would have to gather up all the undocumented criminals that are Mexican, say, right? And say you want to just, you don't want to keep them in a camp. You just want to bring them to the country. Well, if Mexico knows that you're bringing back a fucking plane full of criminals, they're just gonna shoot the fucking plane down so everybody knows. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna sit. They're not gonna let you do that.
Problem
So-
solved. Problem solved.
Like
have
the
to
I
big
don't
guy.
want to
Yeah.
follow up on this
Only
hypothetical.
Some DEI, put some DEI hire in charge of the plane, right? Some
Motherfucker.
DEI hire to fly the plane, right? Okay, then you're getting rid of a
Yeah.
lot of criminals and some useless
Ricky,
piece of shit
you
as
know,
well.
I report
Oh, I
on
think
fucking
Colby
world
wants
news
to say
something.
daily. I'm the only one
We
that
can't
actually
talk a serious
qualified.
topic right
Well,
now.
no,
You
no.
all drank too
Here's
much.
a decent
I'm the
one.
only
Here's a
one
You
decent
all
that's
one.
drank too much.
qualified on
Can't
this
talk a
topic.
serious topic. You guys
Here's
got
a decent
hurt.
one. We buy a
It's
bus,
your fault.
right?
It's
A
your
really
fault.
crappy
You're blaming
bus
you.
from Mexico. We load them all up on there.
Unreal.
We drive
A
them
crappy
across,
bus.
and then
What's
once
that
they're
be a crappy
across,
one?
we hand them the keys and say, "Here, have at it."
But why does it have to be a crappy bus?
Go where
Can
you
it not
want.
have air conditioning at least?
Doesn't
You
have
know
to
what I
be
mean?
that.
How does it need to
No.
have air conditioning?
Hold up one
Well,
second.
James said it doesn't
I
even
think
have
Cody
air
wants to say
conditioning.
something. Let's
Yeah.
let Cody speak.
Hold up one second. So let's say Tom Homan is able to do what he's able to do. The first thing is to take out the gangs and everything like that. If they put them into a camp before they are relocated, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. People,
Yeah,
people
but
in-
aren't you gonna have? Sorry, I thought you were.
No, I'm just saying, like people in Arizona, like if you go to jail in Arizona, you're living out in a tent sometimes. So fuck it.
Yeah, but you have these like extremely Democrat run cities that were not even
Sanctuaries.
doing it properly, and they were
Hey.
like
They have had their warning from Tom Homan. He has told them, Title 18, whatever, blah 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 blah, section of the U.S. Constitution. Do not fuck with us. He's already
Caldy's got
Yeah,
it.
but they already
Fucking
went
bang
against
on.
the federal rules on the sanctuary city stuff. So
Yeah,
they already showed they have the goal to do this.
That does not apply. The
No,
federal
I'm saying they have the
will
goal to
walk
go
in.
against the federal government.
Yes,
Anyways.
Yeah, but do they have the funding? Do they have the funding to maintain it? Will
Fuck,
they have
yes.
the funding to maintain
Bricky,
it?
you're right. You're right.
They have a
No, I
fucking
get
mandate.
that. You
Oh,
lose
Mike, look at it.
and all
Bricky's
that.
not just a loudmouth
mandate.
Geordie
Not
bastard,
just a
you know.
pretty face, eh, Bricky?
Not just a loudmouth Geordie bastard, right? I do have some sort of, like, what's it? Knowledge.
11
Knowledge.
million.
You're keen.
No,
You're
but I
keen.
agree. Like
11
some sort of
million,
drastic
guys.
measures
In
need to be done, like
2022
pulling federal funding.
In
and things like that.
2022, there was an estimated 11 million undocumented immigrants. Right? So
Yeah,
think
just
that is the
that year.
reality. Think about this. This is 11 million people, children, old people, all of this that we have to put into camps and hope their countries will take them back.
In 1 year.
You
In 1 year, by
understand
the
that,
way.
right?
In 1 year.
That's
What do you mean
without
in
the
1 year?
change.
What do we do after 1 year? We let them back into the country? What was the point of doing that then?
Hold up, Speak. What do you mean? Hope they take them back. We don't
Yeah.
know. We do not.
They don't
know.
have. They don't have to do shit. What do you mean? They don't go by our rules.
They
our
haven't even
laws.
got any
They don't
credentials
do
to say where they're
war
from,
with
man.
them because they won't take
No one
people
knows
back.
where they're from.
Hold
We
up.
can cripple them economically if we have to.
Hold up. Do they want to trade with the United States of America? Because I have a feeling that's going to be one of the conditions.
Okay, so what's America gonna do? Cut off trade with everybody, and then what?
The massive tariffs.
You know
and
how much
everything.
shit is made in other countries, my guy? It's not a reality to just cut it
most
off
of
in
it.
one instant.
Most of it.
And but
Nah,
right there,
nah.
SpeakEazy, we're not talking about every fucking country. We're talking about small countries and stuff like that that need us more than
Yeah, but America has
Your
immigrants
free
from
biggest ones are Canada,
everywhere, bro.
Mexico, and China.
A lot
Canada,
of the
Mexico, and China.
Wait. A lot of the illegal immigrants in America come from green card. They get a visa and then they overstay. Their visas run out and they
nothing to do. That has
Are you sending those people back or they get
No,
to stay?
that's a later bracket. That's a later bracket. They would
Ricky,
get
you're
dealt
not
with at a
even
later
in-
date.
You're not even in the United States.
So you're only talking
so
about
I haven't got-
Mexicans
so I-
then?
oh,
Okay.
we're there, Mike. So you can speak on abortion when you haven't got a womb, but I
No,
can't speak
no,
on
stop.
fucking
Better
US
than
immigration.
you. Better than you,
Dickhead.
Ricky.
Don't fucking
Better
tell
than
me
you.
what to do. You just run round in circles, will you one-legged bastard, right? Before I smash your fucking face in.
I have an answer.
Ricky, let's see if you about it.
I have an answer. Number one, we're only talking about the first ones that are going to be deported are the violent criminals. So literally, our jails will be emptied back into their country. So fuck them.
The ones that you can get straight away. The ones that are
So it's
incarcerated
only the
already.
people in jail.
No, that's where you start. That's where you start.
That is literally what Tom Homan said, is that he is going
Really?
after the violent criminals first.
Yeah, but he's going after the incarcerated ones and release them. Do you have like where he said all this?
I have nothing on that, Farney. I have nothing to back that one up. But
'Cause that sounds interesting.
But I have a feeling that's where he was going with that.
Nothing on what? Well, that's exactly
Because I don't think that'd be good relations. If anything, they should be handed over to the authorities of the other country, and if they choose to release them, then that's up to them.
Sounds like
It
that
is part
might
of
be
that.
something
It
they're
is
gonna
part of
do.
that number, Jeremy.
It is?
part of that number.
Do you have like anything I could read,
Sure.
guys?
I
do
send you some
not.
shit, yeah.
Or a video or something?
I'm kind of talking out my ass right now.
Plus a pot that 11
No, it's all
million
good,
hasn't
man.
got-
That's how we get to the.
I'm literally just talking out my ass.
But
now.
see, I think too many people are harsh on like people that are like sharing information, and then they think that's where your studying should stop there. It's fine to share information, and then you should do your due diligence and go study it on your own. And that's why I'm asking for these
you're
follow-up
right.
materials.
You're right.
Multiple,
Barney.
yeah, no.
Yes.
I- Shut up, mate, you dickhead, you.
Which is
But
again
I'll
part of
fucking
why
work.
I'm against the public education system, because I think we should be autodidactite learners for the most part, but
But
self-studying people.
But what I'm saying, like Farney, if you look up Tom Homan, who is going to be the border czar or whatever you fucking call it for what we're
Hopefully
going
better
to
than the
have.
last borders are.
Holy
Kamala.
shit! This is what
The
he
bar
said.
was set real high for him.
He's commander of ICE. He's a commander of ICE, isn't he?
He has already warned mayors, do not get in my way. It's Title 8, blah, 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 blah. I will put you in fucking jail. He said it.
Look at what Trump's built behind him, right? This is like the Avengers, right? It's like the fucking Power Rangers, the Transformers, and just a little bit of fucking the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mixed in. That's what he's creating, a team which he's going to go on a mission with, and he's going to do some fucking shit. Let's face it. Okay, when he put Matt Gaetz up first, right, for what was it? Defense
AG.
Yeah,
AG.
Right, DG, right, and then I think that was a 4D chess move. I think he always had Pam Bondi in the background, who was more qualified than Matt Gaetz ever was, and he was filtering out the weak Republicans. And who was he? That old fucker. That's he's up for the chop anyway, and he's gone, right. And it was just a 4D chess move, in my opinion. But I mean, look at Mike. Mike knows so much better than me, don't you, Mike? So.
I just want to say too, like, I'm not saying I agreed or disagreed with it. I just wanted to point out the reality of, because a lot of people hear mass deportation and they think, yeah, we're just flying them back to their country. That's all. No, right?
Yeah.
We have to basically imprison them until we can fucking get their countries to make room.
True.
So, like,
give them incentives,
I wanted
give them
to point out
financial
the
incentives.
reality and see how everyone felt about that reality.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is basically that we're gonna do what Cuba did to us. We're gonna empty our fucking jails.
Yeah, but no, but they was
back
done
to
in
them.
so many different ways. Like, they would literally send boats over as tourist boats, but it was really a bunch of fucking criminals. Right, so there was a bunch of different ways they did it, right? And America's, I mean, if anyone finds out America's doing that, they're little fucking, they're gonna, it's gonna be news, and the whole fucking system's gonna go fucking crashing because
Easy, we fund everything in the world,
citizens
dude.
are looking for anything that's publicly
We fund
available.
everything in the
like that.
world, dude. Everything.
What?
Taliban, we fund the Taliban 20 million plus money per week. Per week, we fund them cash. I mean, we fund everybody in the world. Everybody.
Yeah, and
I mean,
but we've also borrowed a lot of money off of everybody too.
China's where your debt is. China's where your debt is.
That's I do give it to the founding of America. They were smart. They found the countries that they knew would never be able to pay them back, loaned them a bunch of money, and then borrowed a bunch of money from a bunch of other countries. Now nobody wants to fuck with them because you either owe people or you're owed. So
do you know the long and short of this is? Do you know what you're not
the
going
guy
to
in
get?
my
Right?
town that was like that. Nobody wanted
you're
to hurt
not going
him
to get,
because
right? You're not
he
going to get
owed money
India and
and he
China. You're not going to get India and China, right? Who have just got onto the Industrial Revolution now, right? Where America, US, Germany, Europe, and all that have been benefiting from fossil fuels for decades, right? Now these poor villages in China and India are just getting these fucking, like, a little bit of wealth. Do you think they're going to stop polluting the air? And do you think they're going to stop creating all this shit that goes on? This stuff is going to happen. The US and Britain, again, it happened. We're being indoctrinated. China is where all your debt is, right? But China relies on most of its exports to places like the US, which is why they're going to have to come to the fucking table.
Yeah, America
see
spends
Donald
the
Trump.
most money. The people of America spend more money than any other country.
But they could
there
box
is,
off
so-
easy. The Americans could box off and survive. These other countries, Mexico, right, China, and Canada, are the three biggest imports of goods for different reasons, right, to the US. But if you just stopped all of that, right, in what independent is America, you could literally box yourself off and sustain. Yeah, it wouldn't be comfortable.
No,
You
America
wouldn't have
and
oranges.
Canada's
You wouldn't have your
relationship will never
avocados.
end.
You wouldn't have your avocados and your
You can
oranges.
want it
Yeah,
forever,
big
but it
licks,
won't.
right?
It
But
just
China
won't.
would collapse. China would collapse without the input of America. It's facts. It's just economic facts.
It's what was happening at the end of Trump's first term. It was coming back here. He's already said,
I just don't think talking about like cutting off Canada from America is a reality.
not that.
Right?
He
'Cause,
ain't
like,
cutting off
that'll
Canada
never
easy, for
happen.
fuck's sake. Of course it's not going to.
That's not gonna happen.
That'll
He's
literally
already
never
bent. He
happen.
already went to
Like,
Mar-a-Lago and
listen,
then bent over.
Canada during after the Twin Towers attack, right? Canada told America no when they asked for more soldiers and stuff. Canada just straight up told America no, and they still didn't cut off anything from Canada. So, like, thinking of an end of the relationship and the treaties between America and Canada, that's never gonna happen. The rest of the
25%
world
of that fuel
envies
comes from
that.
there
There's
as well,
no
though, you
other
know,
two
so.
countries that have that the way America and Canada does.
But 25% of the fuel, that fuel comes from Canada, which is on a doorstep. Okay, and the other 75% could come from their own.
This
but it comes
degenerate
from
country
Arab
is
countries.
also the biggest export of shit like porn.
Listen, don't underestimate Canada. It's
Really?
just led like Britain is now. It's led by the wrong people, right? And that's what we're slowly seeing, a power shift. The right are coming back into power, people. And you've got look at the Polish government.
You guys still have kings and shit. Can't we just like overthrow that shit? Isn't it like you kill the king, you are the king? Isn't that still how it works?
Let's go. Let's cause a mutiny. Let's take a pirate ship. We'll just make the captain walk the plank, you bastard.
walk the fucking plank.
See, that was good. That was good. That was.
It was.
But yeah, it was. I thought this
dead
was a
on.
really good topic.
It was
It's something I
fucking
want to
dead on.
dive deep into because a lot of people that I've talked to, when I ask them this question, they get real weird about it and they're like, no, we don't have to do it like that. No. And it's like, no, that's literally the way you have to do it. Like, you're gonna risk your citizens flying planes of criminals over to other countries. That don't do that. Have them come pick up their shit if you can. Like, come on.
Exactly. From what I understand, what they're gonna do is they're gonna empty out the fucking prisons. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
Firstly,
yeah, and they're gonna. That's
well,
what's
what they're
happen.
going to do, what they're
And,
going
like,
to
maybe
do,
put them in
Caldi.
one type of prison.
Caldi.
What's up?
You're going to have tests, right? Which are basically, for example, there's no documentation or paper trail, right? Okay, for most of them.
Yeah.
But they are incarcerated, right? So we do have some sort of record, which would give us some sort of lead to find where they are. But then there is DNA ancestry testing, right? That you can easily access through the internet, which you could take a sample from them and find out on a very
Brick.
accurate.
Whoa, hold the fuck up, Brick. Are you in favor of DNA testing prisoners? Because I'm not for that, sir.
To find out where they're from, to send them back, right, Emma?
To send them back? I don't fucking know. I don't know about that one. I'm very torn.
Right,
on that.
so Caldi, you're left with 10 people. You're left with 10 people out of the jail. So you've got 20. You're left with 10. You don't know where they're from because these haven't got documents, right? But you could take a blood sample from them to find out, you know, where that, you know, that.
Yeah, but Brick, if you told them it's you're living in the camp, or you tell us which country we have to send you to, they're gonna tell you, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna say, "Okay, I'm from."
Exactly.
Brick.
So you give them that option.
No,
Go on, Caldi. Go on.
No, Brick. I'm talking about the fucking motherfuckers that have been fucking convicted. Those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers that have said, yes, sir.
Definitely Irish. He's definitely Irish.
Yeah, true. Say a DNA test isn't gonna tell you I was born in Canada, Bricky.
No, man. Your DNA, right, come on. Right, okay, this is me.
You realize
I've just realised.
Yeah, you just
I'm
back
gonna blow him. Oh, fuck off, Caldi, right? You
Oh, fuck you.
A DNA test is gonna tell them I was born in Portugal and Jamaica.
Easy, Dad. No, I'm not happy. Easy, you can fuck off. You're Canadian anyway. You're lucky
I'm
you're
not
dual citizen.
Canadian, you motherfucker.
I'm talking to Easy, right?
I
You
don't
can
know
hate
who
him.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Oh shit. Farney, pass me a jar of that bull spunk. I need a fucking boost. Yeah.
Farney, don't give it to him.
Farney, pass it, yeah.
He's tricking you. He's tricking you, Farney. He's tricking you.
He needs one of those.
Nah, man, you
jars.
got your meatballs made with offal there, man. You don't need any of my spunk.
I'm telling you now, he's definitely Irish, this cunt. He's
No,
definitely got some Irish in
not
him.
at all. Not at all.
That was
Hoity-toity.
one fucking minute. I mean, even
Hoity-toity.
even Teriyaki doesn't sound as Irish as he. That's like deep Irish. Teriyaki's like
Remember
Why
to
I
turn
brought
that
up
on
the topic
Tuesdays?
that I brought up the other day
On
on Verbal Combat about because there's the DACA policies where like if you were born or if you came over as a child and like say you're fucking 40 now, you're protected and you get like a checkup every 2 years just to make sure you're doing okay, but they give you papers to work and you don't get deported if you came as a child. And this was like I was wondering what people thought about those policies if they would take those away.
grandpa rights, I would call them. Like in a sense, grandparents' rights.
Sort of.
So if you've
The
been-
whole thing is they came over when they didn't have consent to say if they're coming over or not. So basically, they didn't choose to break the law, and that's the whole protection of them.
I would say that's where humanitarian comes into it. I would agree that then people, especially if they're contributors to the society, then they should be allowed to stay. Look at even
Right,
if
you have
people are
someone brought
coming
over as a 4-year-old, but then they grew up to be like have a construction company that's building mad fucking big fucking skyscrapers for you and shit. Like,
but if it
you
was
know, like
Jeffrey
how
Dahmer, if it
bad
was
is it
Jeffrey
that you
Dahmer,
keep
get
that
rid of him.
person in your country?
That's an asset to your country. Then obviously that's a benefit.
And I think you should be able to choose just like that. Oh, he's a benefit. Yeah, we'll give him citizenship.
Yes,
oh, that one's not a
of course
benefit.
you
Fuck
should.
him.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you pick and choose the best?
The thing with America, though, Bricky, the thing with America is they're not
How are
supposed
you
to be
not
like that.
understanding
They're
that it-
supposed to
Oh,
be
no,
a
well, I don't
country
agree
that
with that.
anybody can go to.
Criminals.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole reason
No,
they
I don't agree with that.
implemented these policies, right?
Listen, you know what it is? Can you imagine if all of yous were in my house right now, right? Just for example, and Caldi was the last one at the toilet, right? Okay, and then like just say like James went to the toilet and he wanted to shit, and he sat down and Caldi had pissed on the seat, right?
I'd
That would be
piss all over
disrespectful.
it. I'd piss all
That is
over that
true
fuck.
too, Josh.
So you've got to be
Nobody after
respectful.
2013, nobody born after 2013. Sorry, I should have specified that. Nobody born after 2013 though is able to qualify for the DACA policy, so it'll cease to exist on its own eventually. So that is
There we
true.
go. There we go.
There is going to be. I would assume there would be some.
Eventually, though. You still
I
have
would
a
assume
bunch
that-
of people, like you have people that are here right now, 40 years old, that are
those
protected
people-
because of that.
Cool.
Yeah, but what if them people are protected and are career criminals, like if they're incarcerated?
Hold up, Ricky. Hold up, Ricky. What
Sorry,
you just said, SpeakEazy. To all of that, to everything you just said, are you here working, not breaking the law? Cool. If you've broken the law, get the fuck out.
How about this?
What did
have you
Scotty
guys-
Willis?
I
What did
agree.
Scotty Willis just say? What did Scotty Willis just say? Is that did he say deport Elon? Easy in your chat. Did he? Scotty Willis just say deport Elon?
Holy
Maybe
shit.
spell.
Holy
If he did
Holy
say that, right? If he
Holy
did say that,
Holy shit.
right?
So how about this, guys? Have you heard about what happened in Niagara Falls in Canada with refugees?
Tell us
So
about it.
So they put them up in hotels, and the amount of money that was cost on doing it for a year amounted to $75,000 per refugee.
Wow, that's cheaper than keeping them in New York City at what, like $6 million? So
Per person?
Per person? Is that what we're going by?
Yes.
Fucking A. I don't know.
Yeah, 75. If you want to know, it was over
No, it was about
100.
eight, it was
It
about
was over $100 million.
It was about 8,000.
Barney, we have ruined hotels here in New York City.
No,
and
I hear you on
major
that too.
cities.
Yeah.
New York City
But-
is paying Pakistani fucking owners of
Oh,
buildings, right,
it's
to
not just
rent their buildings out to house their people.
Bricky, my friend. It's not just that. It's also Nashville. I went to Nashville. And
Caldi, 5.2 million a day in Britain. 5.2 million a day is spent on housing illegal immigrants.
For
5.2 million.
Yeah.
For 113 days, it was over $115 million to house 5,000 asylum seekers.
Holy shit!
Is that just housing costs as well, Farney?
It's just to put them in hotels for a little bit until they could be a drain on the system for a while.
Then you've got to take into
Yeah,
account
well, yeah. Guess what?
I say sling your hook. Sling your hook. Get the fuck
Over
out.
the past 3 years, Quebec has spent $1 billion on asylum claims.
Yeah, it's effing
all right.
retarded.
In Niagara
Like-
Falls, it was $100 million.
I
all
can't
right?
stand
Just
it.
last year. Just
That's
last
why
year.
I said my comment. Like, if you want to
100
have these
million
people,
just last year.
Yeah.
In Calgary,
chime in.
they've spent over 426 million.
Chime in here, I do believe.
Hey James, how you going?
Oh
Thanks,
yeah,
bro.
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just wanted to add one more interesting factoid I found out recently. In Britain, there's a dispute over how many illegal people are in the country, and it turns out the people who actually know how many illegals are there are the supermarkets and the sewage processing plants, because they have the data on, like, they know how much food families buy, and they know how much effluent goes through the system per person. And the estimates are something like 3 times what the government actually is claiming in terms of illegal people in the country.
Oh, I bet.
I thought, sorry?
I don't doubt that. I bet that's right.
Yeah, but I thought it was
I
fascinating
live
that the actual true data actually,
Think
you
about all
kind of know
the prepaid cell phones or cell phone plans too that people have that are undocumented. You don't need fucking much, right?
No,
No.
And you just said it right there. Prepaid. You cannot get a contract phone. It's prepaid. Everything is prepaid. Everything is prepaid.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Everything is prepaid.
Do you mind if I address something in the chat?
Yeah, but there's a reason behind that.
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. So I know that Josh is a troll, but Elon's been a citizen since 2002. So if you're just going to be retarded and say stupid stuff like that in chat, you're really wasting your energy.
Yeah, but now you're fueling Josh's ego by actually
Acknowledging the moron.
by
I know.
acknowledging him in the chat.
I
right?
know.
So
But I'm
Barney,
just
will you
saying that
just take a moment out of the
nobody's
corner?
that dumb to like believe in this garbage. And for somebody of the left, which is obviously who Josh is, for somebody that claims to be against misinformation during the 2020 to 24 period, you really are the biggest perpetuators.
Yeah,
of
but Josh is not going to get cancelled in here, right? Because
Hold
we all not the far left.
up. James has got to talk.
Fill me in. Who's Josh? Because I
A
don't see a
troll.
Josh in chat. Maybe I'm missing it.
That one's in Easy's chat. I'm going back and forth between chats.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Fucking hell!
I
Look
don't
at
see
look at
Josh in
Bricky monitoring 2 chats and 2 panels. Hey, I've evolved me.
And
I've evolved.
James, drop your address to me, buddy.
I've dropped all that to you on Discord.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's what I was trying to get your attention earlier about was.
We're good. We're good, buddy. We're good, buddy.
Okay.
I'll get that out soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so
You're very welcome.
Barney, you're actually You're incorrect. So
On which part?
Holy shit,
yeah.
Barney! This is
So
Computer says
so
no.
he was in a gray area, right? So he dropped. What happened was he dropped out of school to pursue his company, the one that sold for 300 mil after, and he was on a J1 visa when he did that. And technically, you're not allowed to do that. A student on a visa is not allowed to drop out of school for a company to make a
Yeah, but he's
for the
legally a
company.
citizen now.
No, but well, now,
Yeah,
but
that's all that matters.
Josh,
Like,
but Josh
once
was,
it's
wait,
given
no,
a-
no, but Farney, Josh
He's
was
the richest
talking
man in
about
the world.
by the logic, right? Technically, he was illegal for some point of
Yep,
period,
yeah.
so he would have been deported at that time.
Oh, I
That's what he's
agree.
saying.
But you,
He's
but
not saying
Josh
now.
is saying to
He's
deport
saying
him
there
now,
was
not
a
deport him
time-
back then.
Well,
Deport
if
him
he's saying
now.
we should deport him now, but he's
No.
basing it off of what happened back then.
No, but you can't because the fact that you're given a citizenship.
Farney's
means that the
trying to
country
wind you
has
up. You're letting
accepted
him wind you up. You're letting him wind you up.
I'm letting Easy wind me up.
Yes.
The fact I love Easy, so it's all good. The fact
job,
that he is now a citizen now means that the government has recognized him as somebody being allowed to stay in the country. Once that has been made, you can't go back on
Yeah,
it.
when someone
These
builds a
people have
$300
not yet
million
to be.
company, you let them stay in the country.
Well, he obviously, yeah, but
That was so long
he
ago.
obviously earned his
What does
keep.
that have to
If
do
only
with
Dad, you
now?
and Farney, you just got tied up and dropped.
Hey, speak. Was that before or after PayPal was?
It was the company that I don't think it was PayPal. It's something similar to PayPal or something, right? Zip2, whatever that company.
fuck
It was
that.
his first company. His very
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. PayPal was the major one.
I'll tell you what,
Zip2 was the very first
EIX or
one that
whatever it
sold
has.
for 300
But that was so
EIX
long
is
ago,
that is just basically.
He started it up, and 4
X
years
from-
later, he sold it for 300
And-
mil. That was the first company.
People would have no issue with
America.
refugees if they did as
Yeah.
much for the country as Elon has done for the country.
But
So
that was so
Truth.
long ago,
Truth.
and
yeah,
True.
it's just so
Cheers.
easy to
Plus,
argue
he's a
against
citizen
moronic
now,
leftists.
and he also
just-
actually
I need a
contributed
beer to
the
raise up to you,
country
Kel.
Yeah. Sorry,
by
James, go
starting
on.
a business. He that was so long ago though, and he's also a citizen now. Plus, he contributed to the country by starting a business. What we're worried about are illegal immigrants that
Cheers,
don't
me laddie.
contribute to the country. So that's what we
Cheers.
want to.
Cheers to you
The
over
illegals
there.
that don't contribute, plus they're also still illegals.
You know,
Yeah,
James,
I think all
that,
Josh was saying
that-
was that the fact that at one point he overstayed his visa, he lied on his application, and he was illegal. So, like, should we have deported him,
Well,
or should we deport him for doing that?
well, did the government prove that he lied?
I
be
think
clear.
he's.
Yeah,
I think,
not only there was proof, he admitted
I
to it.
think he
Oh,
stated.
he admitted to lying.
Yeah, he stated it
He was like,
himself.
Right, so James,
Oh.
what do you- no, come on,
Yeah,
James. What do you
yeah,
think?
we should have.
Fuck you! I'm
But
gonna
ain't
build a
there like
rocket.
What do
a
you think,
statute of
James?
limitations on
He
that?
was legally okay. Listen, let me explain it again. He was legally here, but he was not doing what he was supposed to be doing here legally. So that he was legally here to be in school, but instead of being in school, he dropped out and started a company. And he
Yeah,
was
but if
not
he didn't-
supposed to
billionaire.
do that.
If he
You're
didn't
not.
do what was
That's
according
that.
to the visa,
Nobody that is on a work visa or a school visa, student visa, is supposed to drop out of school and be still in the country.
You're not allowed to become successful without the government benefiting from it, basically.
well, you talking to me or the guy in the chat? Speak.
I was explaining to you. I was explaining to you the situation, like where.
Well, I get that, but if he broke what the visa was, and he was here illegally, and by that standard, they should have back then deported him. But that was back then, though. I'm pretty sure it's like a statute of limitations.
Yeah.
On that, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
it
he's
was.
a
It was.
citizen.
This wasn't
now it's all
recent. This was his
cleaned
very
up.
first company.
That has nothing
then
to do with it.
They decided to let him stay because
Pays
a guy who builds a company that makes 300 million in 4 years, that sells for 300 million in 4 years, you want that guy a part of your country.
Yeah, of course. You want that guy part of any.
Do you know what
any
I kind of
person
understand
like
as well
that
is
to part
he
of your
ranks about fourth in the world, right, on a certain game, a video game, right? It's like, where the fuck does that cunt get the time to play video games and be that good at them as well? This was just a stat I heard anyway. I don't know if it's true, but apparently he ranks like somewhere up there in the top 4 in the world in a certain video game.
He ranks number
man is-
one. Number
Yeah,
one,
we were
actually.
just talking about true. That's true, Josh. We were just talking
number
about how
one?
like there's a protection for the people that were brought over as children, right? So like he's, you know, even though they came over illegally, we protect
Typical
them
left
now.
is being wrong
Is it
about
one,
facts
Kieran?
and
Kieran, is it
spreading
one? Is it one?
So he was
misinformation.
basically
Yeah.
saying if we were to deport those people
Anyway, hello,
that
Kieran.
were
How are you
brought
doing?
over as
How's business going?
kids just because they were still illegals, we should probably deport people who overstayed their visas too.
Even
those
though
companies.
people probably want to deport people
I
like
do
you,
get
Josh,
Josh's
we're
argument. I
still
don't
not
think
going
Josh
to
was.
take away your
I think
citizenship.
you think he was trolling, Farney, but I really don't think it was a troll at all.
No, he's
Yeah.
being genuine, but I'm saying his purpose is to try to get a rise out of people.
Were you not just being
No, I
sensitive?
think
Were you not just being a bit of a
Bringing a good
snowflake?
argument up
Barney?
here, actually.
You were
It's
just being a
all
bit
in
of a woke
Canada,
leftist
man.
snowflake,
We're
weren't you?
all
With
precious snowflakes up here.
we can't cater for your microaggression safe spaces.
I
Okay,
got a
Farney,
beer
you
to
will be
share with
triggered.
you, Bricky, Caldy, and whoever else.
Ha!
Cheers.
Gay.
Get me
Yeah.
out of here.
You guys share beers, bro. Drink your own beer. Be a man, bro.
That's what a man does.
Oh yeah, there you go, Kieran. Because that's what a man does.
I
Oh,
told
my
you. they all
hoodie's
thought it was
on its way.
really good.
My hoodie's on its way. Easy.
Hey, Brick. Hey, Brick.
No, I'm on
Brick.
camera.
Brick. Brick.
Mhm.
Real,
I saw you, brother.
real quick. You got to fix your
Were you
mic.
talking to the missus there?
I was, bro. With a hot
Say
mic.
hello to
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Mrs. Markin, man.
Static bad.
What does Carney's ride think?
What's
We
that
haven't
like,
heard
Caldy? Is
from
that any
Carney's
better there,
ride
my
yet.
friend? Is that any better, Caldy? Any better
What
for
does
you?
Carney's ride think about anything we've talked about so far?
I
What
think
was that, Caldy?
yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect, man.
No, Carney's
Brilliant,
ride.
Perfect. It's fucking perfect there. I don't understand how. why
Shut
you
the
wouldn't do
fuck up.
That's me lucky charms. It's me lucky charms, Caldy.
I'm sorry. Speak.
all good,
What were you trying to say before we so rudely interrupted?
Yeah, you dickheads. I was trying to ask
Don't
Carney's
speak.
ride.
I know just
I
what
was
you're
trying- Oh
thinking.
my god! You only talk when people talk, you dickhead. Put that bottle to your lips, Brick. Drink the whole fucking thing, all right? Shut up for a second. I was trying to ask Carney's ride. Yeah, keep it there. I was trying to ask Carney's ride. I was what he thinks about any of the topics we've talked about so far.
Shit.
They get interesting in the beginning, and then after that, you know, everybody talks over each other, so it's kind of hard to listen. But it's kind of cool because, you know, listening to everybody, but I'm just right here just enjoying and kind of edit some videos here.
Bricky.
Fucking hell, I kind of fucking keep out
Please,
now.
please,
Fucking
fucking,
hell.
Just to say,
Please.
Brick, I could tell you weren't even
Fucks.
drinking.
please, please, fucking.
Hey,
tell
that's
me
how you
Pretty
get him
sure
the
he's
hush.
blowing air in it the whole time.
Yeah, Bricky.
That's how you get him the hush. I just got him the hush.
James,
Bricky,
I just
hey,
unmute
Bricky,
myself.
shut up, Bricky,
Very
hang on,
easy to unmute myself.
Bricky,
So
it
easy
works
to mute
better.
you again.
Just do it again.
Bricky, it works better if you take the cap off, bro.
You'd have to,
Ooh,
you'd have to kick us.
It works better if you take the cap off the bottle, bro.
Yeah, I have to do what now? I have to do what now?
James, you're banned. Good on you, James. Good on you. Just
Oh,
Good
there you
on
look.
you.
Dang,
on you,
there you
man.
look.
Kick
He
that
just
bloke in
left.
the ass. But the problem is if you kick Bricky in the ass, you might cause brain damage. That's all. Just got to be careful.
Oh man.
James, you know, it's your panel, and I mean, me, I shut people down real quick. I mean, I have no problem sitting there and either muting them or throwing them out. But like I said, man, I'm enjoying this. But good work, man.
Thank you.
Word.
Yeah. It was something I was gonna say, but then I
Oh no,
forgot
you gotta
what it
get
was.
quiet now. What the fuck?
Well, it was something I was gonna say, but then I forgot what it was. I lost track with all it happened.
And I'm the one smoking.
Yeah, that's true. You're the one smoking.
Ah, anti-Greek. You should come up and tell us about it. Tell us about how we're all racist and we hate
Okay,
black
boys.
people.
So while there's a lull in the conversation,
I hate myself.
the whole conversation about immigration, it really made me realize at one point just how precious your it is to have a citizenship of a country. You know, we had issues here in Australia where we had some people with dubious backgrounds and they had nowhere to go back to. The government was going to deport them and they would end up being stateless. And everybody had this like maximal moral objection to leaving people stateless. So my parents came from Northern Ireland, and when I was 4 years old, we became Australian citizens. And over time, I come to realise it's one of the most valuable things I have, because no matter where I go in the world, I come under the purview of the Australian government. Within Australia, I'm covered by I have responsibilities, but I'm covered by the protections of law. And I think the immigration debate has really made me aware of how valuable it is to actually have a citizenship in a good country. I was just wondering about your thoughts on that.
There you go.
That's what's up. Yeah.
I like that. That was good.
No, I've never actually been against immigration. It's not immigration I'm against about at all.
Oh, of course.
It's
Yeah, of course.
illegal immigration that I'm against.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, of course. Here, yeah. As well.
The best country in the world was built on immigration. For us to be against it would be retarded, right?
Yeah, that would be retarded.
Yeah. Like the best country in the world right now was built on a bunch of dudes that were like, "Yo, fuck this country we're in. We're gonna go build another one."
So-
and they
so
went,
one issue,
immigrated to another country.
What's up,
Amongst
Barney?
the people that were there in different lands, and they brought it all and built a society out of it. And look at it
Okay,
now.
So-
It's the
Okay,
most
then speak
Yeah,
is,
hold up, Kieran.
power of the
Yeah,
world,
sure,
right?
sure.
Yeah, so one issue I do have, even with legal immigration, not that it should be not allowed, but one issue I do have with legal immigration is what it does is it encourages people that are the best in the country that they're from to leave their country to join another country. And so it actually screws over the country that they came from. So like, for instance, I have Americans all the time saying, Farney, come be American, come be American. And like, I have thought about it over time, but it's like, if people like me leave Canada, not that I'm necessarily anything special, but I am of a certain view that is differing from the people that I view like killing the country. Thanks, guys. Much love. I have a view that's differing from the people that I view as ruining the country. If I am to leave, I just took away one of the voices that is trying to change the country to something that I think is better. So I think it's actually better for me to stay here and to fight the battle here than to just abandon ship kind of thing.
Well, I am
And
gonna
I'm-
eventually move permanently to America, but I feel the same way.
I said
Farney.
I'm not hating on those
Yeah,
that do try to do
yeah.
that. That's my
That-
personal convictions.
No, Farney, I feel the same way. Like I actually been looking into it a lot recently on how I can go speak to certain members of the government, because like I feel the same way that we just don't have enough voices on our side here, especially in Ontario, man. It's a bunch of fucking morons. Like we just got like so many fucking left woke goofy fucking people here, man. It just sucks.
Yeah, man,
they get into the
brutal.
point
Did
where
you,
they don't even want to let you
I
you can't even yell at your kid or something, right? They're gonna get to the point soon enough you won't even be allowed to like yell at your kid. The kids in school are just like pampered little fucking babies. It's weird, man. The whole thing is just turned fucked.
I can speak on that because I was I was born in Belfast in 1970, and that was kind of one of those peaks in what's called the Troubles. And like we were right in Belfast. My dad told me that we had our place kicked in by soldiers. They were smashing out the windows. This was like a daily occurrence. It was basically occupied territory. So like funny. So my mum and dad had 2 kids. I was 4. My brother was 3. My dad had a choice to stay and fight the good fight, or to take his family to the promised land and make a life for us. So I understand what you're saying. So if I grew up in Belfast, I probably would have been throwing rocks at armoured cars when I was 15. And I don't know whether that's good or bad, but yeah, that's a difficult one. That's
Yeah,
really
that's why I
difficult to-
said the caveat. I'm not hating on people that choose to make that decision, especially when they're put in odd situations like that. Like I know, like with Ireland specifically, for example, the North and the South has been like brutal, especially more brutal at certain times, where they literally had to line the roads with military just so that the kids wouldn't be like killed on their way to school. Like that's pretty messed up, dude. So no, I get it.
We had army patrols coming down the street every day, just doing their routine. So
No,
your
I
first
get
6 months in the British Army, you're sent on a tour of duty to Belfast,
Yeah.
and they're dodging bombs in the drain pipes, and you know it was really, and the weapon of choice of the other side was a Molotov cocktail. So
Yeah.
it was pretty brutal. So I can understand my dad saying, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah,
I'm glad he did.
yeah, for sure.
But I also have that spirit where you say, well, maybe we should have stayed and fought the good fight from the inside. It turns out, as far as I know, Ireland's pretty fucked now through illegal immigration to go there again. Yeah.
It's worse in a different way now.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
It's invasion by stealth.
But I think it's actually had the two sides finally realize, oh wait, it can always be worse. Let's group together. So
I'd actually heard what happened.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, James. Yeah, sorry, bro.
I just want to say what I was gonna say earlier. I remember what it was. I was gonna say I don't mind people restreaming the stream while they're on my panel and everything, but please, once you get off, unless you're planning on coming back, please do end that on your channel. So just saying for everyone.
You can just end it, James.
But
Shit,
but wouldn't it
James has
force them
become
to
a proper
delete it off
streamer.
their channel though?
No. If you just end it, it just ends on their stream.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it seemed like it's
Yeah,
what it's
just
saying.
click up on their little bubble there. It'll say you can see it says end or delete, whatever.
Yeah, it says remove. Yeah, then you click it.
do that.
And then
Do that.
it says something about that they need to delete it on YouTube.
No, you're good. Just remove it. It means that if it's going to be